The concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
And hello, welcome to the weekend pregame, where we are going to talk about nonsense and culture warring and Miami Dolphins wide receivers getting pulled over. Because
conspiracy
that brought on some conversation this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna watch that shoulder cam footage, and I have some almost cringe that we'll do first off the bat. So Dermy's going to be late. Dermy said he's going to be here. So I've got some stuff to do before we go into the culture war stuff, and we can discuss that.
Avoid the cringe. You're not going to wait for him to cringe and make him cringe along with us.
It's not.
I see how it is, Static. Jeez,
this is
torture us.
By no means.
Derby.
This is by no means anywhere near anything I've ever brought before. As a matter of fact, it's fucking hilarious. So, so I'm not gonna make anyone want to like tear out their eyeballs or rip their ears off or anything like that. There's nothing like that tonight.
Not this time. Okay.
Too late.
Off week.
Oh, fuck you. How have you guys been? What's going on? Thursday, ready for the weekend?
Dude, the week went by way too fast. Holy crap.
I love it. I'm on vacation next week, so I'm here for it.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck are you bitching about the week? Like,
yeah, bro.
you should be happy about that. Like,
I know I'm kind of confused.
I don't know. It just feels weird.
If anyone should be upset that the week went by fast, it's Fractured.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, this is my last day. This is my day off. So
today's Sunday.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, it is what it is. I at least got my 2 days. That makes me a happy camper.
And yes, we're late and gay.
Yeah.
You mentioned I was gonna say in there. You mentioned the federal government. And you know what? Suddenly they start cropping up. You don't want to do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Let's not do that. We don't need anything with that. No,
the government's here to help.
Absolutely, Brad. You're
BLM's
one of the
back,
good ones.
baby. Saint Hill is here.
Anyone got any big plans for the weekend?
Oh, don't eat my hat, you dumb bitch.
What?
My dog was eating my hat.
Oh,
was that your dog?
The puppy.
Does your dog talk?
Yeah. She says my hat, bitch.
Okay.
Sounds like
My hat now. Go Lakers.
You.
Oh, shut up, Suns fan.
What? Oh boy. The only acceptable tribalism anymore is the sports ball.
Sports should make a comeback, bro.
It's
Too
not
gay
going
at
to,
this
though.
point.
I think it is.
I don't think so because I think they're still full of shit.
Game tickets on YouTube, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, but I think that I mean, look, we're gonna talk about Tyreek Hill here in a minute.
Are we gonna talk about
These-
Deshaun Watson?
These
too?
entitled fucking assholes. Like, we'll get to it. I'll let everyone get to make their choice. I am trying to tweet out the show because I haven't done that yet. So if you guys wouldn't mind like vamping here while I'm trying to do some shit.
Sure. I mean,
Can't
what
Steve
happened
say
with
something
Deshaun
retarded,
Watson is interesting too. He was that quarterback that would hire for personal massages.
Yeah, he
and
was the massage guy.
He was a massage guy, right? And so there's a clause in his contract because all his money is guaranteed money, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a clause in his contract which I don't think. I mean, like I don't fucking like Deshaun Watson. I think he's terrible. And honestly, the whole massage stuff is not the worst thing a football player's ever done. I'm just gonna say it. There's some really fucked up people in the NFL, dude. Joe Mixon's still playing. He assaulted a woman in line, just punched her in the face.
would you stop trashing my team?
Anyway, there's a clause where it says like, hey, if you get into any legal trouble again, we're gonna take all your guaranteed money away. Which means he could just be Me Too'd and then they don't have to fucking pay him because he sucks. He so happens to start sucking week 1 and then gets Me Too'd by a bunch of women. It's like, okay. They just don't want to pay you. They want you gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just get tired of his ass because is he even doing anything? He didn't do
so
anything.
bad.
He
I want
wasn't-
Jameis Winston, baby. He's the backup. Bring Jameis back.
I'm trying to think of
He's
any
not
other guys
you,
who've
though.
done anything wrong.
Huh?
I'm trying to think of any other NFL players that have done anything wrong, really.
No, they're all Saints.
Ray Lewis was a wonderful person.
I don't.
Good
Ray
player,
Lewis
bro.
never did
He's
anything
like
wrong.
one of the best.
Aaron
Rice.
Born Sap fucking Charlie Sheen to bitch.
Hey, let's not forget what a great quarterback Michael Vick
I don't know
was.
what that means exactly.
Michael Vick apologized and he donates a lot of money to the actual like firm that like rehabbed the dogs that he abused. So
If Michael Vick
I'm-
really wants to make a statement, he needs to go to Springfield, Ohio.
Is Charlie Sheening a bitch when you feed them tiger blood?
No. Shut up. It's quite interesting.
that
It's
sounds
funny as shit.
badass.
Is it something along the lines of Bill Cosbying?
Ooh, yeah, that's just, that's
So
sauce.
he entertainer that came over and he was enjoying a lot of baking soda
Mm.
Okay.
and
Right,
thought,
Baking cookies.
and thought entertainer stole his Rolex and he locked him in a closet.
Oh, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, but R. Kelly locked him in closets too.
And then there's the whole Baker Mayfield thing where they caught him like having this van
What?
where he waits for women to come in the van, but they thought he was trying to meet with dudes, so then no one cared. They're trying to catch him being gay, but nah, he just only solicits sex to women, so no one cares.
There's an at on Twitter out there called Wormy Dermy.
What? He has a
What?
burner
What?
account?
I don't know if it's a burner account or if he's actually got like maybe some sort of hater or something. I don't know.
I want
It's on Twitter?
Yeah.
Is there any underscores? or
No
just-
underscore, just Wormy Dermy.
I'm
I
a
didn't look
fuck.
at it. I
Oh,
was-
it's Gumby. He's Gumby. Concerned. What is this? I don't think this is a meme account.
I don't think so either. But it's
He
just
retweets
an odd
conservatives.
coincidence.
I'm following him. His profile pic is Gumby. So sold.
Concerned Irish citizen. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
I like him. He's a brother.
All right, the tweet is out there.
So Shock, did you get those like different special editions of
Oh,
Gumby
Jesus.
that came out? One came with the old Gumby figure for the DVDs. I think it's the DVD or Blu-ray releases.
What?
Yeah, I think I got. There's the one with Gumby. I know I got that one, and then there's the one with Pokey.
Ooh.
And it's like, and I remember the Gumby one. I especially had to get because I remember having the figure as a kid.
I had
shit.
Gumby and Pokey as a kid.
I don't know about
Nice.
Pokey. I just know I had Gumby.
I was
Gumby
not
for
allowed to
sure.
have the blockheads. My parents for the longest time would never let me have the bad guys.
I'll have
Okay,
to check
guys,
my
here's-
pins and stuff. So I'll have to
this is
see if I
interesting.
have 'em. I'll
Wanna
post
watch
it
So
if I
Gumby
if you
do.
check,
again.
if you
Kinda
check
do too.
Wormy Dermy, this says Ireland, and he hasn't posted anything since 2020.
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
But
No!
Dermy Wormy joined in 2021.
Oh shit.
Oh.
This is him. I think
Cats.
Hating
Wait.
What?
Whoa. How did you get to that? Where did that? I need to know how that got spun.
Leap of logic.
No,
there,
he
my God.
tweeted 15 hours ago.
Is Steve now saying the Irish
Dermy Wormy?
are eating the
Yeah,
cats?
Wormy Dermy. He
I don't
tweeted
see that.
You have to go to replies. He's been replying to
Oh,
people.
okay.
He's replying. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
okay.
this dude is doing the Lord's work. He's replying to everyone doubting that the migrants are eating dogs with that video that Static shared with Alana Pierce.
Alana Pierce. Yeah.
He's doing the Lord's work. They're eating the cats. They're eating
This
the
puts a
dogs.
whole new spin on that interview with Trump and Billy Bush.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know that one.
He just wants to save all the pussies. That's all it is.
No, it does.
All right, guys.
Oh boy.
Here it is. This is our lesson of the week.
No.
My God.
3 things to remember when your polyamory partners
Oh.
are fighting.
Fuck.
And no, monogamy is never the answer.
Yes, poly means ugly. I know.
I turned the audio off because there's
His
and
music.
shit.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We can make our own music.
Number 1, it's okay to wish you could have been born monogamous.
What? Yeah.
Let's do the sad
What?
Hulk music.
Excuse me?
let me see if I can find something to go with it.
Feed the ducks.
No, I don't have Feed the Ducks. I don't know if I have anything.
It's not
sad.
StreamYard.
Indie rock is usually sad, but I bet this won't be. Oh, it's taking forever to load. So, number 2. It's okay to be extremely jealous and build resentment towards your partners.
No, it's
What?
not. Man,
No,
That's not
therapy.
fucking normal at all, you dumb bitch.
You know, you wouldn't have this
That is-
problem if you were in a polyamorous relationship.
Or call your father.
Number 3. It's normal to hate yourself in a polycule.
Then
Okay,
you're
that
not meant
actually
to
is
be
normal.
in this sort. Oh my.
Wait,
That seems about right.
actually, yeah.
Self-defeating
Well, if you're-
that one.
They just want to be a fucking wreck.
They
That's all
want to
they
be a
want.
victim.
They just
permanent victim.
want to be an emotional fucking wreck and completely incapable of getting anything done because all they're doing is busy worrying about themselves.
And they're polycule.
And they're-
That's
yeah,
kind of
they're
like
cool.
what Billie Eilish said. She wishes that she was poor because she thinks it's fun to find, excuse me, like cheap and cute outfits. Like the thrill of shopping is gone for her because she's so rich.
She can do that. Go to Goodwill.
But like she's loaded though. Like she
Yeah,
doesn't
but
get
don't
that.
Walk out of the house
dopamine.
with $50.
She doesn't have to pinch the pennies.
Yeah.
To,
And I'm like, holy shit! Like these
I
people
will
just
trade
want
space
they want to
places.
live in misery. They're not willing to like
can help you with
accept.
that,
I
Billy
have a
Eilish.
measure of
I can help.
privilege that I'm very thankful.
No, privilege is
for.
bad.
All of us have some sort of privilege that you should be thankful for. Having a father who's mean to you is a privilege because you're probably an adult. You're not a piece of shit. You have a roof
Being a
over your
cis
head.
white
That's
male is a
privilege.
privilege.
You know someone that works at Target, and that's how you got a job. Like, that's a privilege. Like, no one wants to be thankful for privileges anymore.
I meant to go through the comments because the fucking first comment is gold. Well, I mean, not gold, but oh no, it changed. It got updated.
Is it polymorphous
It's
gold?
not the first one anymore.
They deleted it. My comments always get deleted on like Instagram and shit. You cannot comment on those sites. They just delete them.
So here, we'll just go through it anyway. So the first one, let me pull it up here. They're still kind of funny, just not as funny as the first one that I can't remember. So none of my poly friends have sold the lifestyle. They all look and sound miserable. This was my experience. Dealing with emotional needs is such an undertaking. There's just isn't enough of any one person to see the needs of many. It's not like they're kids. Thank God you got out. It's normal to hate yourself. Good old Hazel Apple.
I mean,
polyamory is relationship cancer.
Well, that sounds awful. 3 reasons for monogamy.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true.
It's challenging enough to have one partner.
I know.
You want to have another,
bro.
I've seen
oh,
like
this
the
is
Sister
this
Wives
is-
shows.
This,
It looks
this,
fun.
this was the first. This was the comment that I originally saw. So they're all like, "It's challenging enough to have one partner. Why on earth would you want another one?" And then this person responds, "So you have someone to be with when your partner is with someone else, so everyone can." Be happy.
Point of order.
You know,
That's
there's a
You can't have one dog.
very
You need it.
simple middleman step you could completely remove out of this shit and not have to worry about that.
That's the same logic of you can't have one dog. You need to buy 2 so the bitches can entertain themselves.
That's actually what we did.
But with women, human women, you need 2 of them so they can be friends.
And then,
Dating 2 women at the same time is confusing enough.
I
What's
don't
it like, Steve? You tell us.
yeah, Steve, what's polyamory like?
What's it like?
So first of all, like, hang on, I'm talking shit to Jeremy. Let me mute this shit.
Oh God.
So, like, straight tell him I'm not interested in a relationship. I just dick suck.
This is
I know someone who can help you. She's running for president.
Oh,
And then-
damn.
I've seen her neck. It's already stretched out. I'm good.
That's why turtlenecks, baby.
you think all that
Tits are perky.
You
and
still
don't see
can't-
the
you-
neck.
help out with that.
You can't fix your neck, bro. Like,
Keep the
she's not doing her
turtleneck
Kegels
on.
properly.
Hey,
I'm
that's
out.
not true. Shock's girlfriend did just fine.
It's true, but we're
There's-
in love. It's different.
There's a big difference between and hoe.
Wait a minute. What? Why are we asking Shock about the polyamorous relationship?
What do you
he and Nancy
mean?
all have?
You mean the gay man I bring to my home when she's not there?
Whoa.
The hammer?
Yeah, he's Bob the Builder. It's his Halloween costume.
Hell yeah.
Yeesh.
I kind of lied to you guys.
What?
I do. I forgot I had something that's really fucking disgusting to share with you all.
Oh, I thought he was going to
Oh,
say this is
boy.
polyamorous.
Hell yeah. Bring it on.
But we just got a super chat from Lethal Lightning that I am trying to
Oh.
pull up here real quick.
Oh shoot!
I
For
was not logged into my
lethal.
Lethal Lightning tips
Fuck.
$4
doing too much.
20 cents
You're doing too much, dude.
and just says nothing.
You're
Says
doing
nothing
too
at all.
much.
How you doing, sir?
Fucking lethal.
So that other video, this is just more of a let you know what's going on with the kids and the schools.
Mm.
This could be an old
fun.
video. I don't know.
What are the
We're just
kids
gonna
up
watch
to
the
these
beginning
days?
of it because it doesn't take long. We're gonna let her talk, set it up, and then just watch like maybe the first 5 seconds of the video that she shows us. And I'll let you guys go from there.
Oh boy.
Parents, this video is for you. It is imperative that we pay attention to what is going on in our schools. I got a permission slip recently from my daughter's school, and we live in a fairly conservative area next to Akron, Ohio. The permission slip was for her to attend health class. Mind you, she is in 5th grade. It had the syllabus on there and a link to show you what material she will be learning. I did some research, and you will be astounded, oh my gosh, blown away by what they are trying to teach my 5th grader. Watch this video. It is absolutely disgusting.
Yes, yes, come on.
What?
Yes. Oh, yes. Aha! What are you doing
What?
there?
Oh.
You've had an apple one day. You'll go blind. I'm coming.
Oh. My man just said huzzah. That's kind of the most disturbing part of the video.
Well, she all right now. Let me recall this. She did say she is in a fairly conservative area too, right?
A fairly conservative area outside of Akron, Ohio, which is probably a little more Democrat.
There are parents in Virginia that are like enemies of the state. You can't get any more redder than Virginia. No, West Virginia.
No, Virginia's kind of purplish.
I met West Virginia. Sorry.
Doesn't this go just to what we were talking about the other week? Sex education back when I was in school was just about procreation, and now this is literally about sexual gratification.
It was literally
Yeah.
just women have uteruses and everyone giggles and then they kick the one kid out of the room.
Boys have
Boys
a penis,
have
girls have a
sperm.
vagina. Sperm.
Yeah, and when I was in 5th grade, it was, I don't think they even talked about the girls, but like they were like, "You're gonna stink, so here's some fucking deodorant.
Well,
Wash
and
your face because you're gonna get shit all over it,
Yeah.
All
I
this other
remember-
stuff you
I
have to
remember
learn
they
on your
sep-
own.
and
It's
hair's
like-
gonna grow in weird places."
Yeah.
Even in I think it's my 5th grade class. They separated the boys and the girls for the
Yep. Yeah.
for the thing.
The boys got kicked out and the girls had to stay like 30 minutes. longer.
No, they
Was
were.
That's hard.
Well, they have more stuff going on.
We were in a-
real.
We were
Was
in
your
a.
guys' video on the reel to reel?
No, I'm not that old. No.
I don't know. I don't recall exactly.
I'm not that old either.
I do
That's
know
just what
that.
they
I
had.
do. I
They
do know
had-
the teacher. He did joke when there was the talk of getting an erection. He had like a slide whistle
Oh my
That-
god, that's amazing.
that he did when
We had the cave paintings in Lascaux.
Yeah.
So there's a weird buffalo there at one point, but I guess that was how they got to the woman's house. Saber-toothed tiger was killed. It was
Did
interesting.
they talk about you got to pick the mate with the proper one with a club over the head too and everything?
Yes, sir. I did see some
Can we,
clubbing.
can we go back to that?
That's got updated with Bill Cosby.
Times,
Oh.
I'm not in
times,
favor of that
times
anymore.
are so much simpler back then.
Right?
So, Steve, do you want the schools?
Fine. Later.
Steve, do you want the schools teaching your youngest about masturbation?
I mean, putting
I think we
myself,
finally stumped
putting,
him.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
putting younger me when I was 14 as a male, I would have been fucking clowning on that shit. I was like,
okay, yeah.
I would have laughed all. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
when you're that age, you know
So
what I
you
mean?
said
That little
14.
video-
This is a 10-year-old.
Well, dude, I
Oh
started
yeah, that's
having
fucking young.
This is a 10-year-old.
This
sixth
is
grade.
it's pre-pubescent sex education, which is
I-
disgusting. That's even worse.
I had
Not that the actual education's good.
I had sex ed in
Fuck.
6th, 7th grade. So I don't know how old you are at that.
You're like 12.
Well, if you're
11?
almost 13, you're almost a
yeah, like
teenager.
12, 13, yeah.
Yeah, no, she said
Like
this is
sixth
5th
grade?
graders. She says this is for 5th graders
Mhm.
who are like 10, 11.
Oh gosh.
No, 5th grade, you should be teaching them to fucking deodorant. Like, look,
Basic
weird,
biology
like-
stuff.
you're gonna get this weird fucks out of your arm. It's called the fucking armpit hair. That should be like the extent of it. Like,
and eventually it comes out of your ears and your nose and
in my
your butt
opinion,
crack and-
sex ed in any education system, private, public, charter, homeschooling. No, homeschooling's still. No, homeschool, its own league. The government should have, but
well, yeah, obviously it's an
Yeah.
be very basic and like safety. Hey, this is
they just teach what reproduction is.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is
it's pre-anatomy. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
teach the reproductive and be like, this is a condom. Use it. That's it. Don't fucking show them how to
Yep.
use
Oh,
it.
God.
Like
They did
it's
that,
common
my
sense, dude.
school.
Like
Well, the bananas to put the condom on.
hormonal children, female and male,
Oh my
figure it the
God.
fuck
They
out.
did that with high schoolers. You know.
Dude, you're a horny
They should,
teenager.
you know what? Maybe
You have the internet. They're gonna fucking
Oh
learn
my
how to do it on
God.
their own. You don't have to fucking.
I promise you, there are some fucking disgusting like Karen teachers that are like, now this is why you go clockwise, not counterclockwise. They're middle schoolers. Fucking sick.
weird.
I went to a stand-up comedy in California, and this one bitch's like skit.
There's no such thing.
It was, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, stand-up open mic stand-up comedy in California is basically a woman going up there and saying, "This is my life story, and you're all my therapists tonight." Followed by a white kid that just runs up there and says a slur and then gets off stage. Like, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty great.
Thanks, COVID.
Quite
this-
the dynamic.
This one teacher said she teaches elementary school and she does sex ed, and she has this bowl on her desk. And if
Okay.
anyone has a question about their body or about sex, they can write it down anonymously and put it in the bowl. And I'm like,
Where's
well,
the bowl?
one, this is fucking creepy. Okay, for one.
Yeah.
Two, how are you going to answer their question if it's anonymous? 3, she brought
Entire
it to the
class.
stand up with her and read it out loud to everybody, and nobody laughed. I was like, this
Because-
person needs to be reported to the fucking
yeah,
police.
Because
Holy
if that was
shit.
actually real, that's fucked. Like that's completely fucked.
It
imagine,
was
like, especially nowadays.
disturbing.
Someone could have made a TikTok out of that, and then that kid finds out his fucking question was read to some stand-up thing, and like,
Yeah.
that could have been a disaster. I doubt that I think it was just some shtick, and I doubt she was actually doing that because also
She had blue
what
hair.
kid is walking up to a
Yeah.
desk with a folded up piece of paper to drop in the naughty bowl?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Where do you put it in the bowl?
Oh no.
Good point. Hold on, I gotta go boot someone from Kick.
Join this guy's Discord. He thinks Static's channel's great. You know what's funny? I love the ones that go like, "Hi, oh, I'm doing great, thanks," but like I told him to fuck off. You know, it's all automated like conversations.
Dude,
I know
it's
who
like
you
so because like when they start friendly too, you're like, oh, it's a person. Then
Yeah.
they completely swerve you like, nope,
No, when you're playing Elden
another
Ring,
dolphin porn merchant. God damn it.
yes, no one's gonna greet you like well. An actual
the best.
person's gonna come in and say, "Yo, you're fucking shit." You know, what I mean? Like, that's how you know it's a real person.
Yeah.
You fucking ass, get better.
What's this gay ass shit? Yeah.
And I would still
we've
pleasantly
had
say
some new
hello.
people- we've had some
Yeah,
new
they
people
stay
join the
'cause they're
chat.
real.
Dom H is here. Hey, how's it going, Dom?
Dom.
We've got my buddy Ken is here, growing hair in weird places.
Hmm. Put your
You never
question in
stop.
the bowl, and I'll read it
Yeah,
to.
everyone, make sure you put your question in the bowl. We've got Vinzinger,
Hola.
the Weeb Pillar
Finger?
in the chat. We also had Meter Advocates Moan, our favorite Brazilian.
Ew.
Yo.
I thought he was a Dutchman.
Yes.
Oh, that's
you're
right.
outing
He-
him. How dare you, Static?
Yeah, he's from
He's
the Netherlands.
our expat Brazilian.
He's
He's
the Netherlands. Mm.
He's in the Netherlands.
That was
You're
another
gonna say
region.
Muslims.
Netherlands, nether regions. What you know?
I think hair grows in the Netherlands as well.
So earlier today, people were wigging out about the Tyreek Hill cop incident from this last weekend. This was just this last weekend, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday
yeah,
on his way
Sunday.
on his
game.
way to go play a football game. He got pulled over, and so we got things got hairy. Seems to be a theme of the show. So we're
You need
gonna
to take sex
watch this,
education
and we're gonna let people kind of judge, because he was out here today saying that this cop should have been fired.
Well, sadly, the cop agrees because he apologized.
Ooh.
Apologizing doesn't mean you should be fired.
But you're admitting you did wrong.
Yeah. Well, he's probably scared. He's probably scared
Yep.
as fuck.
Yep.
Because he doesn't sound like he's from here.
No, he's not for sure. He's gonna get
Miami, of course not.
He's gonna get Derek Chauvin.
Now, first of all, I do have a question. 2 motorcycle cops?
No, there's like 5, 6.
But I see 2 of them right now. Did the rest of them eventually join? What is this?
So
You know where this is?
I think I do.
When the second
Well, it's by the stadium.
Oh, it's like literally right next to the stadium. See that sky travel thing there?
Mhm.
Where to park?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
telling you where to park.
That is in the stadium. That's there whenever I go to the F1 race down there. I think that's the gate that I enter. See those traffic lights down there?
Mhm.
At the end, that's the gate that I enter to go to F1. So right there is the stadium.
but why
That is
so many
literally
cops?
right outside the stadium
Why so many police?
Police.
because they're actually directing traffic here right now.
So no,
okay.
what-
It's game
Oh,
day.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
a mess.
But
not
does-
always. Not
he need-
always.
Eric Estrada.
Not speaking from recent experience. Okay, Professor Savage. here.
Oh my.
When the second cruiser shows up, it's bad news. Because effing Steve should know. And it's like, bro, that shit was like 12.
You're a forgiven man, Steve.
He's all, you smoked meth. And I was like, it was cocaine. I did a lawyer's drug. Shut the fuck up.
We were partying.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Here's the stadium right there.
Nice. That was 4 of them.
Horrible.
I think more come.
Keep your window
Back it
down.
up because we have important dialogue. They rolled the window back up.
Keep your window down.
It's a good minute.
Keep
This
your
is
window down.
FHP.
Keep your window down. I'm
What's that?
This is FHP. It's Florida Highway Patrol.
gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me your ass. Get out of the car. Give me your ass. We'll break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of violence do you understand? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested.
His friend shows up quick.
I'm getting out, bro. God damn.
That was aggressive.
For sure. Yeah.
That other cop just comes out of nowhere.
Hold on. What's
really
that
was
Look at all
tattoo
the
right there?
tattoos on the cop's hands.
What's that tattoo
Yeah.
right there? That
On his hand
motherfucker.
there.
Oh, he's wearing sleeves too.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
That
fucking-
motherfucker's marked up, dude. I guarantee you.
This is a fucking Cuban mafia people that bet it all on the Bills, and they're trying to get Hill out of the game.
The Bills played the Cardinals last week. Shut the hell up.
Nope.
Okay, even
Oh, yeah.
even with right next to
Jags.
the
Sorry, the
stadium,
Dolphins play the Jags.
Which makes way more sense because they're much more closer.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm upset with Tyreek about is he didn't shut his fucking car off. Other than that, it is it's not illegal to roll up your window. Fucking right to do what they did there. I don't care if a cop tells you can't roll up your window. That's not a law, bitch. Go suck my dick.
I think with the tint in question and not being able to see in, I think that could be an issue because you could roll up the
Yeah.
That's a
window.
safety
grab it,
issue.
and blast.
Yeah.
That's a
a
safety
safety
issue, not a law.
Have you
safety
seen
issue,
that
not a
video
law.
where?
Well, actually, I don't know what
Sorry.
the laws are in Florida.
In Florida, yeah. Well, I mean, the idea that you were detained for a traffic violation, like, I don't like that either. But this is just the
It happens.
reality that we live in. I'm not defending Tyreek Hill because you fucking asked for this shit. I don't have to like or agree with what the cops do. But when you're gonna be like a prick that just like talks back to people in authority like that, you get what you get. Like, I don't want to fucking defend anyone.
Yeah.
Here. I hate everyone here.
So there's also this bit here where we'll go back. So the door's
The
opening,
first
right?
cop.
See if I can.
720.
We're gonna slow this bitch down. We're gonna frame by frame.
Alright.
Oh boy, we're
Beef
gonna-
that.
So
Oh, shit,
this
we're
is right
EFAP.
before he's opening the door.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
So he looked like he was like about to get out,
Mm-hmm.
and then this guy just yanks him out, like unnecessary.
Well, the dude
No, I
over
agree.
here. Look at the two cops over here, just like nonchalant, fucking cool with it. Like that's bullshit.
Oh, it might also just be not trying.
No,
to
it's clearly-
exacerbate the situation further than what their
You
partners
actually-
is going a bit mental.
You can't interfere with another cop, though. I think that is like a rule.
As a cop, you
You'll-
can't interfere with another cop.
No, you'll get like suspended if you prevent another cop from doing something.
Okay. Weird.
And that might be a California thing, but I do know that's true. Or
Uh,
maybe it's a Minnesota thing.
What part of law don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew.
Oh, so he's still on his
getting
phone
arrested.
too.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
hold on. Go back to
Is the cop
10.
supposed to be wearing?
Go back
Is
to
there? Does that cop wear his helmet when he's sleeping too? Like
go back to 1 minute
he sounds
and 2
different.
seconds.
Go back to where?
Go back to 1 minute and 2 seconds and
Oh,
play it
he's
and
getting
watch that
specific
cop.
here.
Put that phone closer to it.
Or does he close the call?
Hey, Drew,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting arrested.
And you know what?
And he's grabbing for the phone.
He
too.
slid
The
it to-
guy.
He did slide it to his face, and I think that's also. I think it might possibly be a black cop that did that. Oh wait, no.
No, that's
No, it's the guy that's got him
Yeah.
down.
inked up.
He slid
There's
the
multiple hands there. Look, there's
No, but
Hold
it's the
on,
guy
hold
with the
on, hold on.
tattoo on his
We're
hands and hasn't pinned down that
Dear God.
that moved the phone either
Who moved the
intentionally
phone?
or unintentionally near him. No, it was the guy with the tattoos on his hands that's being all aggressive.
some of these guys are Hispanic, probably Cuban.
All of them are.
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew.
But he's also grabbing for guy's grabbing for his own phone too. Like there's a kind of a combo thing going on there.
He sounds like Shannon Sharp when he records himself fucking a tranny.
wait.
What?
Is
Bro,
are you adding lore to what happened yesterday, or
Did you not listen to the video?
No, I didn't
No.
listen to the video.
That is not a woman. It is a very gay man or a trans woman or person.
Okay.
The guy who he's fucking goes like, yeah, I'm like, no, that's
Okay.
that's not a woman. Or it's half woman. I don't know anymore.
Fractured, do you know who Shannon Sharp is?
Skip.
Shut
No.
up. Shannon Sharp is a former wide receiver for
Tight end.
Oh, that's right. He was a tight end. It was his brother who was a wide receiver. He was a tight end in the NFL, and he was now a big sports media person.
Commentator.
And he went live on Instagram yesterday while fucking.
Oh.
The camera was pointed away. You know, the phone was like on his nightstand or whatever.
But it was on the whole time.
Oh no. Oh God.
Oh man.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? I'm getting out. You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Too late. All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. We will. Good, bro. It is good. Hey.
At this point, it seems staged.
I think it's I'm more and more thinking it's staged now, dude.
Why would it be staged?
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh, the more I watch
Not
it,
enough white guys to stage it.
the more I watch it, the more confused I am.
To try to fuel the defund
BLM 2.0.
police fucking shit.
Yeah, BLM 2.
Someone's got to die.
Because
BLM
like
2
they
coming to
didn't
theaters.
like how
Maybe they're testing
pulled
the
him out of
outrage.
the car,
Maybe.
slam him to the ground with that same aggression.
What do you mean? Wait. Oh, like how they pulled him out?
How they pulled him out? They didn't slam him down, dude. They like set him down, like over after Gal ripped my ass Reek's side, and I'm like something's not right here, bro. Something is not right. Like, hey guys, I did my homework on this. Let's go. Like,
yeah. No, I get it. It's fucking complicated. Because Tyreek is a piece of shit.
Don't worry about it.
He is. We'll talk about that.
Stop crying. Bro, y'all. Don't move. Good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy.
Just set him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey.
That's his friend.
Yeah.
Hold on, twin, hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery in your ears when we go there with your window down. Chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro. Back up. Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew. Call Drew, Hey, call Drew, bro.
So they forced him to the ground again because he wasn't sitting down fast enough.
I don't know. I think Steve might be right. There is something weird about that.
So
The surgery on the knee thing's a bunch of horseshit because that wasn't recent.
No,
no, and just the guy
Last
just
year.
going full. I mean, unless the guy's just having a bad fucking day.
I
But
just had surgery
I don't
on my
know.
knee. I'm about to go play a football game.
But
It
if
just
you,
seems almost like cartoonishly angry.
yeah, but if you go
Yes, definitely.
where the dude put his arm around, sat him down a second time, I was over there all fucking pissed off, and then gently sets him crazy.
It's weird, yeah. I think Duke brings up a good point where these guys are actually like navigating through traffic. And is it like a bigger offense to like, I don't know the legal word, but cause a commotion in a very heavily like street that kind of belongs to whatever the stadium is? Because if this was
it doesn't belong to the stadium. It's a city street. It's a state street. That's called disorderly conduct.
Okay, there you go. So if this is considered disorderly conduct because of this is a line for a private like
well, no,
stadium or
his
like
action's
that,
not disorderly. No, him driving is not disorderly.
No,
potentially the guys getting out of the cars are disorderly.
So this is just like these are like traffic violations, right? So if he wanted to
disorderly's
be like, hey, Yeah. These are traffic violations. So if you wanted to knock on his window and be like, "Hey, like you were speeding," and then he rolls his window up, and then he's being an asshole, and you can be like, "You know what? If you don't want to, roll your window down and talk to me like an adult, I'm just gonna send you a shitload of fines, and I'll see you in court." You know what I mean? I agree. He has no right to just take him out of his car unless it's something different, but. That's what I don't like from the cops. These are traffic violations that you could have just sent them all those fines in the mail and did them in court. Like there was no reason to detain him like that.
Legally, he does not have to hand an ID, anything, or even roll down his window from the cop fucking pulling him over. Legally.
But we don't live in that world, man. And when you act like a fucking idiot, you ask for this shit. And I know it's not fair, but it's true.
The other thing is like, have you seen pointing down to see how much traffic is backed up?
Mm-hmm.
And is there any footage? Yeah. Is there any footage of MC Cop following him prior?
Yes,
None.
there actually is.
There is.
There is.
I haven't seen it because I'm curious.
I haven't seen it.
No, he's actually not going that fast. He wasn't really going that fast.
Doesn't look like he'd be able to go that fast with how much traffic there is.
And
you can't go that fast there.
Yeah.
But they're saying that the reports are saying that it's reckless driving. Like the details are not ironed out yet.
The only thing I can get with reckless driving is he fucking swerved through some like speeding, but aggressive acceleration.
Through this type of traffic could be that could be considered reckless if he's weaving at high speed.
Because actually, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. But again, Savage was like, "Oh, I heard he was going like 140 miles per hour."
No, that's not true.
Where's the fuck?
Is the footage? He was cited for reckless and driving without a license.
Ooh, that's bullshit. He showed him his license. For sure.
Just pay your fines. The court will release it next time you go.
But he didn't do that. He made a big deal and he rolled his window up. You know what I mean? Like you ask for this stuff when you don't comply, but at the same time, like I get it. You can be that asshole cop and be like, you know what? I wasn't gonna write you up for the tinted windows, but fuck it, I'm gonna write you up for fucking everything. If you're, you could do shit like that, but to detain someone over traffic violations, that's what I don't like. But we don't live in that world. Cops detain people illegally all the fucking time, and that's just the world we live in.
All right, we're gonna see how this plays out.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tariq. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tariq, man.
Yeah, I know. This is
oh my God.
Just get in the car.
They're beating him. They're gently laying his ass on the curb, dog.
I'm in the car.
They handed his phone to him.
I'm in the car. Who's the driver? This is my car. All right, move. You gotta move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna take it too. I'm coming. Let me have your license. You're gonna take it. Let me have your license. I'm not playing. Let me have your license. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license? You're not gonna give me your license? I'm leaving. Let me have your license. Your license right now. Hey, your license right now. Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're dealing with me now.
I don't hate the PSYOP idea anymore.
This is the worst. I think this is the worst part of the video, dude. The words that he clearly says. I clearly gonna throw you in jail. That's not a thing a cop just says when you're detaining someone.
That Florida fucking state police, whatever. He looks like a fucking actor. The show Jeremy Renner's on. That's a dirty fucking CO.
Mayor of, yeah. I'm not going to say anything.
Because you're in that state.
Fair enough.
It's a goddamn conspiracy.
I've never.
I pass FHP every day.
I've never seen Duke have story face like I just did. Right now.
Keep it moving.
I know.
And it's usually never Duke to have that face.
What if he knows this?
Right?
But
I know he's
can't
sweating
say
bullets
much.
over here.
There's a lot to lose there, so I don't blame him.
So my uncle
He's never
one
been
time-
so
just know
unopinionated.
I just know things.
He's never not had an opinion
Well,
on
a
it
lot
or
of
something.
Oh, I have an opinion.
Oh, I know you do. You not one that you vocalize.
You're the king of sarcasm. I think the Florida State Police are great at what they do, and I'm sure
I'll tell you, the
that-
FHP has awesome boots. They have the
They have
best
great-
black boots.
That's just because it reminds you of Star Trek, the pumped up rubber boots.
you want to lick their boots?
Lick it.
I'm surprised none of these guys are wearing gloves, though, honestly.
Oh, that would the arm sleeves and covering the tattoos.
That's it. That is really interesting. But it
That's
is Miami. There's probably a lot of
The
Hispanic
Cubans
members.
way.
Well, and the Hispanic side, I think, is kind of what also makes me see the aggro towards, because there's not a
Yeah.
Apparently, all Hispanics are angry. Is that what you're saying, Frank?
No,
Yes, that is
black
exactly
people
what
and
I'm saying, but-
Mexicans
but
don't
yeah.
always get along.
yeah, there's more tension.
That is
between
not
them.
true. It's only the white people
Here
they
we
hate.
go. We got it,
Bro,
from
bro, my girl had a coworker who was black. It was like BLM is great, girl.
no,
and when the whites are done, the Mexicans are next. Just you
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
All marginalized
dead
peoples get along.
serious.
Did she say when the whites are done, the Mexicans are next?
Yeah, she said, I appreciate your support with BLM, but you're next.
Damn.
Yeah, and
I
then that's when
mean-
she stopped supporting BLM. And I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. The people who run the organization say this. It takes your friend, tell it, whatever. The people learn the hard way.
What do the brown people ever do?
Cheap labor.
There's been
know.
tension for so long. I mean,
I know.
I remember my mom
Guys,
even talking about
you
that here
know,
in California.
Look,
Jesus.
all of us
sorry,
white
I
people are just like
can't
using our
compete
privilege
with
and
it.
judging people
That's
right now.
true.
Hey, you know what? I told Gal earlier this week that whenever I'm in the mood for a good racisms, I just go down to the local Mexican grocery store. They'll give me the dirty looks and everything.
Oh, I thought you were saying all the
that's
white people are out
war.
there calling them names.
Oh no, when I want a good racism performed on me.
Oh,
Well, you deserve it.
Calm
Right,
down,
I know.
Cracker.
thank you for it.
It's about time.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh.
This dude
Yeah,
tries
I don't
to
know.
play-
I don't think I lean towards Tyreek really not in this particular instance, really not doing anything wrong.
He was he could have handled things differently. He
My comment on why my ass earlier this week is fucking justified. I know he's a piece of shit, but like
Yeah.
current, this is the current situation.
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
not. He's already been through
No,
trial
but here's the
and
thing.
did his
No, he really
fines for
didn't.
whatever
He really
about
didn't.
shit. I know it
No,
sucks
but-
when
but
you're rich,
when-
dude. It's easy.
But when you
Fuck
know
it.
this is no. I understand that like police illegally detain people all the time, and that is a problem. But we unfortunately live in that world. So when you aggravate cops like that, you are fucking asking for it, whether what they did is illegal or not, or I agree or disagree with it or not. I hate to be a fucking fence sitter here, but that's
But, like,
that's where I stand.
I
Okay.
get it. I get it.
Here's-
Like I get it. Shock. Here's the deal. He's got fuck you money. Those cops should have minded their P's and Q's. You're gonna tell me they didn't run his registration. You're gonna tell me they didn't run his plates.
Oh yeah,
They
Exactly
know
who
who
the
he
fuck
is.
he was.
I think so too.
Here's the
have
real
to.
problem, Tyreek. Here's the real problem. 1 carry for 12 yards, 2 receptions for 16 yards. He's not getting
I
any
was gonna
fucking
say
points.
he can't fucking catch a ball, bro. Like, yeah,
I got it now. The dude lost money on him.
there you go.
That was prior.
That's
that was
why he was
prior
so
to the
pissed.
game.
He was
That was-
pissed.
No, I'm playing Tomby. Playing Tomby, damn
He was
it.
pissed, but at the same time being gentle with him because he's
You
like,
made
yeah,
me
I
lose
need
my
you to,
fantasy
I need you to keep playing.
What do I do with my fantasy league?
My team, the Sharks, lost, damn it.
Yeah, that was it. That was why.
Yeah, he turned off his mic. You dropped the ball too many fucking times. You lost me points.
Do you know any other?
I drafted you first.
Fuck.
You're my number one pick. Bitch.
Oh, you're fucked. Man.
I don't know. I don't think
Waddle.
anyone's mad at Tyreek Hill of all people for fantasy.
What do you mean, bro?
He killed it last
Hey,
he
you
got
don't
money
know
on
what
him.
their league is like.
Unless
You
you
don't
got
know how
money
much
on
money
He
those
was-
guys are doing.
Yeah, the guy could have lost a lot of money on. You don't
One
know.
Hey,
time
maybe
he got
maybe they got some weird bets going on, like tasing people, like
Oh,
we're gonna do to
fair- okay,
Derby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Maybe they made that like
They have access.
that parlay where it's like he's going to score a touchdown on this play right now.
Let's not forget that the NFL is an entertainment business.
You know that it was only recently that they finally are no longer a non-profit organization. Like within the past couple of years.
Oh,
That's insane.
They are
No.
into entertainment because gambling online.
Let's go. I love
And
Oh.
awesome.
Yes.
No, that means it'll be rigged. That means it can be rigged because it's not illegal
There's-
if
there's-
you're an
Oh, so they're gonna
entertainment business, not a
so they're gonna get into the wrestling business now. Let's go. All right, well, we can start doing some pile drivers. and
There's a
shit.
lot of
Yeah.
regulation.
Let's bring
There's-
on
there's-
the-
buy the
there's
league.
an ass ton of regulation behind like even game shows.
thank
Yeah,
you.
go back to
like,
that
as
quiz
for
show.
informing
If
me.
it
Quiz
gets
show scandal back in the day.
if it gets discovered that there's actual rigging going on, which actually, you know what, keep an eye on James O'Keefe and OMG Media because they're putting out stuff on the NFL. I guess there was some sort of opiate
Well,
scandal.
They kind of did anybody see the movie The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans? They kind of it's funny, they kind of touch on the rigging of football betting and how like then also how doped up a lot of them can be and everything, as they're also trying to make these bets and shit like that and trying to make the wins and everything. That's like it's a funny like side story to what's going on in the movie, but like that's
Interesting.
but that's funny. That's, I mean, this is going to kind of go into the culture war stuff, but like, that's the sort of stuff that they put out there and go, oh, look, see, it's in a movie. It's just a goofy little thing. It's not really happening, guys. It's just, if you try and bring it up, you're, again, conspiracy theory. It's just going off of a silly movie. So, but that's, when you guys started talking about it like this, that's what my brain was like, oh shit, they kind of brought it up through the Last Boy Scout movie.
I just want to say I'm all for athletes juicing. Like
me too.
Fuck yeah,
go to
let's
town.
make this
I fucking hate.
fun.
I hate refs though, bro. Like every Chiefs game is rigged as hell, dude.
Get that roid rage going. Let's go.
All of them.
We have the
can't
I don't
see
know what
that.
that says.
I can't see what that says.
I can't see it.
It's blurry as
Right.
hell.
It says your mom.
Is grandma calling?
It's also backwards. I can't.
Yeah.
Savage Dad.
Because the camera.
Is that dead?
Savage.
Oh, that was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell him you're busy.
Bitch, I'm on stream. Hold on.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
What's
You nerd.
Northwest Phoenix and you had a in the front of your yard, who would you call?
on the inside of the fucking?
Not inside the house.
Should you be muted? He's not gonna like dox himself on stream. is he?
Yeah.
mute him.
Careful,
Just
careful,
mute
careful.
him.
Does he? You should let
Or
him
the
know he's
hose
on the
tip,
stream.
that's
right
your
now.
fault.
Mute him.
Well, yeah, I know, but
You should tell him he's on stream.
Mute him.
I have to dig up a good chunk of the front.
Steve's
yard.
getting muted.
Time to-
There
Mute
is
him.
there
Mute
is
him.
Yeah,
streaming,
Mute him.
streaming protocols
Etiquette.
involved.
Yes.
So yeah, I think Tyreek Hill looks a lot better than the cops do in that whole thing, and I don't care what anyone.
No,
else
yeah. Who gives? I don't fucking care.
like Small Time Republic said, Tyreek Hill punched and choked his pregnant girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill is a giant turd of a man.
I'm sorry. I recall a certain saint pointing a revolver in his
Hey.
girlfriend's stomach. He's a saint.
Hey, he
is.
was just doing a typical
Speedball.
Portion.
I'm sorry.
And God
fentanyl.
struck
I mean,
him
oh,
with
sorry.
lightning twice.
No, that was just the mural.
mural.
Yeah. He's nothing but an image. An
God and
icon.
nature speaks in wonderful ways.
Yeah, I know. He's an icon.
So I wasn't
What was that
saying
about?
the cop's gonna get fired and he should just be put on traffic duty, but
the cop's being
I
fired.
mean,
you should
he
get
gets put
written
on
up.
stadium duty without pay. Stadium duty without pay. Because that's the thing. That's how many cops make extra money.
Pay.
No, it's his punishment.
That seems cruel and unusual.
You can't.
I would think cruel and unusual would be keeping people in jail and making them fight fires beyond their time.
Yeah,
what do I know?
But I think that there's that as well. But I mean, I think there's like slavery laws now.
No, it's the equivalent of a fine. So they take how much? It's like give him a fine. They fine him for services or something. Now, honestly, I don't know how the damn cops do their sanctioning, but let's say $500 fine. So you have to work stadium without pay for so many hours or something.
But after this, do you actually want him working stadium traffic now?
Not stadium traffic, inside the stadium and shit duty.
Oh, you know what?
That's money for off-duty cops.
Make him go work one of the fucking food carts in the stadium. That shit sucks.
Right. Yeah. So here's the thing,
though.
Like
all the way up on the third levels where all the food all the food is up on the third level.
I mean, look, I would love for anything more for them to be like, hey, like you're not fit for being a cop.
He didn't look that fit. He looks like he needed to run.
You know what I mean? You know, a bit like emotionally fit if you take your anger out on people you're detaining and stuff. But the thing is Tyreek Hill's, when asked like, hey, do you want him to apologize or be like suspended for a day? He's like, nah, gone. I want him gone. Like gone. I want him gone. And it's
really
just
rethink that.
He did this for fucking attention, and he's gonna keep doing it for the attention to try to do another BLM 2.0. Like, I don't think this dude feels bad at all. Yeah, he doesn't fucking feel bad about nothing at all. He started shit because he knows he's rich and he can get away with it.
Here's the other thing that he didn't need to be a dick about it. And this is just generally, if you get pulled over, just like, hey, what'd I do? Okay, here's my license, whatever. Most of the time you'll let go. As long as you're not a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Black, purple, whatever.
Well, hold on. When he was writing up his ticket and he looks up his license, there are multiple police investigations on him. So if they think he rolls up the window and you have a bunch of violent police investigations on you, they fear that, hey, this dude's going to do something violent again. And I don't.
Also, they see it's Tyreek Hill outside the stadium before the game.
Yeah. That makes me think more that
he was
fake.
sabotaging. Maybe he was sabotaging the game. Was there a game that day?
Yes,
he was right before the game.
Right before the game.
That morning.
Oh, maybe the cop was sabotaging it.
Fractured the game. I know it's weird for you East Coasters, but in the West Coast, games start at 10 a.m.
Huh?
What?
No. Yeah. Fractured is a former Californian.
Yeah,
no, I know. I'm talking Duke. Duke. I know it's weird to say, but the games start at 10 a.m.
No, actually, they start at 1. You guys are fucked up.
All right, whatever. It starts at 1.
You should still be at church.
Yeah, I was waking up. Okay, look, you wake up, all right, and it's like it's 9:30, and you get a bing bing on your phone.
Waking up at 9:30?
Because it's fucking Sunday.
Don't you have stuff to do?
Get up early, man.
What's wrong you got to get to Home Depot.
Anyway, Fracture, if you own Tyreek Hill in fantasy and you woke up at 9 o'clock and at 9:30 your phone buzzes, Tyreek Hill's arrested and on the floor, and you're like, fuck, like, is he gonna play or is he not gonna play? And then everyone's like freaking out with their bets and shit. Because it was like 30 minutes before the game started.
So I'm onto something with this rigging idea. Like this cop could have been rigging this whole thing. Like,
yeah, he's got a fantasy team.
Entertaining it, dude.
Maybe he was playing Tyreek's team in the
he's got
fantasy. He had Tyreek.
No, he has Jalen Waddle for sure. He's got that's the second wide receiver.
That would make sense.
He could have had Waddle. True.
And actually,
I have Waddle too.
Because he grabbed the guy and then gently set him on the ground.
Yeah.
Got him in that chokehold, but gently set him down to the ground. Like it doesn't add it's fucking Steve started this. Like he was the one that was
I agree. I'm highly entertaining the fake narrative, bro. It's
I think I'm on board.
And none of Tyreek Hill's like illegal activities, because there's a lot, have ever been on camera. So this is like the first time we've had it on
hearsay and word and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he
Is he
is
one
like
of the many DUIs in the NFL of late?
I don't know. No, he assaults people a lot. It's usually like hit someone or fight at a club.
He's a puncher. He likes punching things.
Yeah, a lot like Joe Mixon, but he gets away with it.
Oh god, this is getting
Ryan?
wild now.
I think we should try and do a fantasy league that removes all of the felons.
Oh no,
Yes.
we've done lists where you can only draft felons. We've done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so you sports bowl boys do have some fun. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, fantasy's so much fun. But yeah, I think
Random question. You know, my buddy Ken is in the chat, and we're talking about like different fantasy leagues and stuff. And last Saturday, I pitched an idea.
Uh-huh.
And my buddy Ken reminds me of this because this is something that at least he used to do every year. Is a Deadpool.
Oh yeah,
where you bet on which celebrities are going to die over the next year.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
a lot of the people on Chatterday were kind of like
we were thinking
pretty against it.
No, but so here's the funny part: the people who are against it, so some people are against it, and then the rest of us are just like starting our draft and just saying names. I forgot who I thought of.
I mean,
fuck you! How dare you?
Oh,
Wow.
Kel's right. No Raiders fans for you guys.
Bro, football is so much bad. Do you know how many fucking Chargers fans got their ass kicked week 1? It was fantastic.
I think there's almost a celebration when the Raiders left California, like because everybody did not like the fans.
I'm really sad that the Chargers aren't San Diego anymore. Like the second that the Chargers got good, they went to LA, and it was tragic because the Chargers are an amazing team right now.
We got a Dermy back taco raid incoming.
Oh my
raid!
Don't raid my back taco.
Oh my, what's going on here?
Well, and I say hi to Legatus.
Fade in.
Hello.
Fade out.
Some Kathleen Kennedy lore. Oh, I want to draft Kathleen Kennedy.
She ain't dying anytime soon.
They're gonna assassinate her. That's how they're gonna play with it.
So she's the perfect figurehead because she does everything that needs to be told to do.
I know.
And you're going to assassinate her in Minecraft. So this is actually great timing by Dermy because we're about ready to roll over into the culture warring topic. We're at just past the hour mark. Talking about all the random stuff.
That wasn't Tyreek Hill.
Over.
That wasn't Tyreek Hill. Like that's culture war. Dominican.
Oh yeah, BLM, bro.
Yeah.
That was a BLM topic.
Yeah, that was a BLM topic. I don't mean like, yeah. You'll see what
once BLM
Brad
is
gets back and Dermy gets in here, I'll bring up the stuff.
No, it's not.
No, BLM is BLM is BLM is kind of a charging a culture war, a cultural
movement.
Revolution.
Yeah.
So when Dermy gets in here, hey,
your mic.
Yeah, your mic just completely goofed.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello?
There you go. Better.
It was like you were too loud for your mic.
Yeah.
Oh. I brought friends. I did raid features.
Yeah.
Hello. I see. Oh, you've got raid features.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy.
Well, you guys actually turned on. You did the smart thing and turned it on for your channel.
Yes.
So I was able to raid you.
Yes. I can't raid. I am unable to raid anyone, and I'm sure that's a subs thing.
So
I was trying to do that after a Dustborn stream, and it wouldn't let me.
So before the special ed child got tell you to ask him about what I had, like what I was texting in his chat. The gayest shit ever.
That's
did the raid not work?
Love me.
It did.
Wait, did it work or did it not work?
Oh,
I
was
don't know
someone
anymore.
producing in the back end.
I thought you
know
had to
what?
click it to
Fuck.
accept going to raid somebody's channel. Like you had to agree to
Oh.
leave.
Oh,
Okay,
that
it
one I
doesn't-
actually get it.
'Cause at least that's what happens on Twitch. Like it'll say, "Do you want to leave the channel?" And then you click on it, and it takes you to the other channel. So
I actually
think
never
he
knew
did it
that.
right.
So
he
I
did it
did
right. I
I
think.
Gal,
Okay,
don't,
I actually never knew that.
Don't rewind, Gal. You might get triggered by the conversation we just had.
Wait, you sent me a wall of text?
Rewind,
I
Gal.
sent you a wall of text.
No, Steve sent me a wall of text.
Steve's choosing violence today.
I'm not really. Why would I do that? Now, where's Brad? I want to talk about culture war and get everyone's ideas on how they think 2024 has gone in regards to that. Where do we think we're going? Are we winning?
Wait, we're
Going
in
to Disney World.
24.
Are we drinking the tiger blood?
Bro, tiger blood.
Winning.
Hashtag winning.
I must have done something wrong, Gal. I have no idea. I thought I redirected it properly. I don't know.
You'll never financially recover from this.
I will never financially recover. Do I think we're winning the culture war? Come back to me.
Steve,
I think
you have
I
not the
can
only one.
start.
yeah, you know what? We'll just start the
I'll
conversation.
start.
Steve, do you think anyone's winning the culture war? Steve's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm not
Latina. I keep
I'm
telling
not
you.
I'm not gonna claim victory because it'd probably be racist, but I think tides are turning.
I think
That's
the
something
only
else is
thing.
going on.
That's almost racist in itself, which is kind of funny. Just the way that you had to make it to be a thing about race.
I think the most important topic
Well,
that
because
trumps everything. Okay, what's up, Steve?
Because if I say that we're fucking white, it's gonna get twisted against me. Fuck you.
But that's that. I'm talking about American culture,
No.
which real people who are real Americans understand that all fucking falls underneath it. There's no racial.
Steve, when you
fucking
go to
shit
work,
when it comes
do
to
you-
American culture.
I need a definition of culture.
Steve, hold on, Steve. When you go to
Not
work,
you.
or when you go to work, or when you go to the grocery store, do you still hear retarded NPC people saying really dumb shit that they're being fed? Like, are they still
Yes.
talking about like BLM and this and that, or is everyone like minding their own business now and not getting political because they were never political to begin with?
So I have a trick, dude. Like the last 3 weeks, because I moved, right?
Mhm.
I used to always be like Brad here, ignoring the fuck pods in. But now I wear my AirPod anything, and the conversations you hear are fucking crazy. But I am making the most money I've ever made in my life, and I'm still shopping at Walmart. So people obviously are retarded.
That's true.
Okay, so that's just a people of Walmart thing.
Yes.
Shock, what do you think? Do you think we're winning the culture war?
So, again, I always have these no answers for you. I think the most important like political topic is the economy. And as I see people like kind of starting to go back to work and stuff like that, and there's no pandemic, I see more people. What?
It's been 4 years. They're just now going back to work.
Honestly, yeah.
There is still a pandemic.
Honestly, in California.
Honestly, yeah. I see more people like
That
going back
triple-
to work, getting.
That triple unemployment money finally wore off.
Yeah, I look. I see more people concerned about their financial futures and just minding their own business and not getting into politics because they were never actually into politics in the first place. You know
Let's
what I
be
mean?
real fair here. The culture war is only sustainable if the economy is sustainable. The culture war is a part of
Yep.
I can't think of the correct term, but like when we have
It's a decadent
luxury
society that
stuff.
has nothing to worry
Yeah.
about.
Mhm,
Yeah, a decadent
exactly.
society with luxury and stuff. That's the only time a culture war actually is sustainable. If you don't have a decadent society, a culture war can't work because people are going to look at you. I don't give a fuck what your race is. I want to buy goddamn bread.
Yeah, I can't afford eggs. I don't care about Disney Star Wars. Yeah, I know there's racists on Twitter, but I can't afford bacon. You know,
So
it's getting to that point.
Listen,
why do you hate the
I want to
Acolyte?
chop your dick off, but I want a steak.
I can't afford gas. I don't care about the Acolyte. Like,
Jeremy,
I'm seeing more people have that opinion.
It's a steak. It's called tube steak, and also I apologize to the other. I apologize to the other 4 members of this panel. If shit hits the fan, Static and I will eat.
What?
Each other?
Where are you going? What?
What's happening?
I'm just saying, like, no, if
Yeah.
shit hits the fan, culture, none of this shit matters because people will fucking do shit to provide for their family.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh God! If the fall of society happens, this will be this will be It will be worse than Walking Dead.
I'm sorry to the other.
You will never
panel.
believe what you will see.
I had a comic idea where it's like the apocalypse happens, but everybody like kind of trades water, food, and services with like pop culture stuff. Like there's like rich people that like homestead,
Gundam's
right?
already
They have-
predicted this.
Yeah. So Dermy has like a well, and he's like, I will trade water for Gunpla models.
So
that's how people survive.
So-
They raid comic stores, they find stuff, and then they sell it to the nerds that have.
I mean, I have a
So Shock, Dermy, are you guys for the Y2K scare?
Oh God,
I
that was the
hear
dumbest
about
shit
this
ever.
thing. Listen, I hear about this thing. I was a baby.
Static, do you want to share with the group what our motherfucking stock?
So you guys,
Oh, yeah, tell me a little bit.
Yeah, you guys remember? Okay, so Y2K. There's a lot of people thought when the new year flipped over into year 2000 that computers were just going to stop working. Airplanes were going to come crashing out
They
of
weren't
the
smart enough to
sky.
handle it.
Dermy, can
That was
be
a good
honest?
Family Guy episode.
I was just gonna say that's why me and Dermy know what it is. It's because it's the Family Guy. episode.
Family Guy and freaking.
I'll be honest.
King of the Hill.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what? So
Toilet
and then,
paper.
and then now you guys remember what the big thing was in 2020, right? When everyone was worried about shit running out. Everyone went
Toilet
and
paper.
Everyone
So
bought bidets.
we had a
toilet
garage.
paper
We had
every
a
time.
garage full of toilet paper.
Listen, people need to learn how to wipe their ass with a fucking leaf.
A weef.
I remember even my grandparents asking me, "What do you think about all this?" Even then, I'm like, "It's bullshit."
I would love. I feel like Fractured would like collect like High Republic comics and use that as toilet paper in the apocalypse.
It's not even good enough to wipe my ass
a
with.
rash. That'll hurt more than it'll help.
No, it feels good.
You know what? You want to know what? And this is the benefits to being family with rednecks and people that actually know how to like live and homestead and do farming. If the world comes to an end, I'll be perfectly fine. I'll figure shit out.
Oh yeah.
My
It's
family
human
helped
nature
settle
to figure
Kansas.
shit
I'll
out.
be in my family will be in Kansas till the bitter end.
You know what's
The
funny
land.
is like if the world did collapse, so many people would willingly just turn into slaves. Hey, resource, you have water, shelter, I work for you for free.
This is why you should.
Well,
That's how I'm gonna get a wife.
I don't know. I don't know with the kind of entitlement in this country.
Yeah,
Well, the people who live will, they'll die. I'll work on Dermy's farm on his leather ranch, and I'm gonna live and I'm gonna die.
Is that because he's a leather daddy?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, I gotta carry the
have a
water
hard time.
pails.
Are you
and
gonna
look
wear
good
the? Are
while
you
doing
gonna
it.
wear the puppy mask, Shock?
Yeah. I want to eat, Duke. I gotta take care of my family.
You will take the kibble.
Christ.
Can we just have the day after instead? Let's do that.
Is that
You
the
know,
one
I was
where
in
everything's
Kansas.
frozen?
I'm trying to find a way to actually like pull this to another area here, but I somewhat agree with Shock, but also somewhat disagree with Shock, because the thing is the hipsters within the cities that don't understand how life truly is, they're going to become the more raging cannibals and are just going to become falling apart and are going to seek out like subsistence and go like, I need a chicken, and with their big old beards and flannel clothes all torn up and unable to properly keep their hair.
Well, it has to be organic or they're not eating
Well,
it.
no, Jeremy, there's not going to be a problem. They can get food from the supermarket.
That's true.
That's where it comes
There's
from.
always food there, you idiot.
Yeah.
2047, Dermy. I agree with Shock. You fucking politician.
He
It's
said it better
year
than
to
I
run.
did. Like when the economy's bad, you don't have a culture war. So you see the middle, the normies, check out of it. Like a lot of their zombie army that is the normies, they're checked out because they're too concerned about bills. And
Well, okay. So then
That's
I
a
have a
step
question.
forward.
I swear to fucking God, if you pull up Taylor Swift, I'm gonna bitch.
No.
I
So
will
no,
fucking
I'm
leave.
thinking I'm looking at some of the recent failures of some of the mainstream stuff. Does the Acolyte, because people are so much more worried about bills that they don't give a shit about Star Wars?
Yeah.
Or is it because they're writing shit?
Better
So
call
are
it
we
made, better call it beat.
I think
transitioning
it's
out of
writing
culture
shit.
war into
Both.
an economic concern? Because
I don't think that
I
has
think
to
better
do
call
with
it
it.
made, better
bills
call
are
it beat.
crazy.
I think it's a little column A and a little column B.
Yeah.
That's what I
Because I think it's been over time that just because of the degrading quality of all their shows, like you, I know people will say, "Oh, Mandalorian seasons 1 or 2 were good. It went downhill." No, it's always been shit. But there's a degree of that quote unquote quality there, and that was kind of like their break at their first TV series that was live action. So that was what a lot of people gravitated. But then like you see I forgot who posted it not too long ago, but I think it was Melee Games. He was sharing it that, you see this decline in viewership with each series that came after Mandalorian. And I think it's just the client and everybody's just getting that Star Wars fatigue. I hate to say,
saturation too.
It's,
Well,
it's the saturation of a certain product that people were more used to as book form, video game form, and the movies, which came out. Even those came out with a good spread between each other. But
the other thing is that Star Wars is truly a cinematic experience.
No, it's
cinematic. Same thing with Marvel's cinematic universe.
It's always been a multimedia project. It's always been a multimedia project, though. It has always been a multimedia project because even Star Wars first dropped as a book.
Yeah,
which had all the detail, and so George always
talking about
envisioned it to be
right.
So George always envisioned it to be more than just the movies. That there was going to be that expanded universe that we got out of it. But yes, there was a bigger focus with the movies because that was what George was personally invested in. But as it is, it's like it just shows like people, I think, we're just starting to tune out more and more because the quality dipping and dipping with each new release of whatever series. And I think there might have been some pickups with some other ones here or there because people were delusional and thought Andor was good. But it just kept going lower, and Acolyte was the bottom of the barrel. Like I think people were
Acolyte's really bad.
People are just done. I think people were just done.
Don't worry. Skeleton Crew is going to be amazing, I hear. And if you are mean to those kids, they will come after you.
Fuck them kids.
I now want to be mean. I now want to actually just be mean to those
kids. When does
I want to at least make it be.
Is that going to be this
November
year
or December?
Challenge.
I don't even care about Skeleton Crew. I'm not. It's going to exist. I'm not even going to talk about it. Here's what I think it is. I think Fractured is agreed, and I agree. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but with quality going down and people's wallets becoming smaller and smaller and unable to actually afford shit, they're becoming more choosy with where they spend their time. They're becoming more is this really going to be worth what I'm putting my investment into? Where you could then say, you know what, instead of sitting down and watching The Acolyte, I could go and watch Deadpool and Wolverine. I'll have more fun watching something that I know is going to succeed versus
or go back and watch old stuff.
It's not even
unsubscribe from Disney.
It's not even a matter of knowing it's going to succeed because it's just something that that was well made and something you appreciate.
Or I could unsubscribe from Disney and buy eggs.
Exactly. So
and not work at the truck stop.
Or start buying old physical media.
Now that kind of goes into the next bit because we've got games failing left and right out here right now. We've got Dustborn, we've got Concord, it looks like Star Wars Outlaws is failing because Ubisoft stock prices are tanking. Now, granted, I haven't looked at the rest of the market. I'm pretty sure
it's amazing.
Stocks always rise and fall, so I'm not really taking that.
Well,
into
they stay
consideration.
down when the CEOs keep the money instead of investing back in their companies.
I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see on that.
There's been a couple of dead cat bounces with Ubisoft over the past couple of weeks.
When it comes to Ubisoft, their stock has been steadily declining for the past 5 years. I have shown it on Dermy's Daily Dictation. Go check it out every day at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Dermy's
Daily Dictators.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. We went over it. Like their stock has steadily been dropping, and people are checking out of this stuff if they know they're gonna get, even if it's the culture war aspect. Because I went over that whole woke YouTubers, people saying that Ackman's woke. I think there's evidence to it, but at the same time, the culture war is only for affluent
tries
people.
To not be woke.
I think he tries not to be woke, but he comes off as woke. But let's be real fair here. When it comes to when you start separating out the culture war and wokeness does play a part in why a lot of stuff is failing. Don't get this mixed up. But people are becoming more choosy with where they're spending their money, whether it's because of woke ideology or whether it's because of subpar gameplay or whether it's because when it comes to Star Wars Outlaws, for example, the amount of bugs and the fact that it's Ubisoft who's just been putting out garbage tier content after garbage tier content and asking you to pay roughly $70 to $130 fucking dollars for a goddamn game.
Yeah,
people are like, you know what?
I can be a lot more choosy with my purchases.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
but
then
is that
like,
really then that's not even like, yeah, I think you guys already said it earlier. It's like, you know, the whole the Lust of Decadence, stuff like that. Is it really a culture war then, or is it just then we're worrying about management of the fucking country with that? It's like
kind of the same thing.
It is kind of the same thing. It's people that we're battling people that think, hey, we want to chop off the dicks of 3-year-olds. While the other side's like, we want to be able to afford food.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
But then,
okay, Steve, let Steve go, and then we'll hit Fractured, and then I have another question.
Immigrants, you're calling this a culture war. Are we not all a part of the same culture?
No.
So we're talking about them shoving. We're talking about the mainstream shoving down politically driven media. Like everything's got to be the gayest Star Wars ever.
Yeah, the culture's communism versus America.
That's really what it is.
America.
Yeah.
Where's Joe McCarthy when you need him?
How is it considered culture? Because
the culture clash is the Western civilization culture is what's being trying to be brought down, is what I understand.
I think it comes from China because
Yeah,
the Mao Revolution was to attack culture, and then we call them communists, right? They're attacking our culture.
And
go watch the beginning of the 3-body problem.
That's another good example. Another thing that people also fail to recognize, this actually goes back to like old times when people would invade other civilizations and try to start taking them over. The first thing they would do was kill their gods, essentially take over their culture by killing the things they deified. That's what they're doing here with Superman, Star Wars, Star Trek, so on and so forth.
Well, look, Steve, they go into your workplace and they say, hey, you can't make sexist jokes. They're offensive. And you're like, I'm not hurting anybody. We're just having fun. That is how culture is being subverted.
So fucking quit. So
but then you go to the next place and they say the same thing.
They'll say the same thing.
No.
Well, then they make you
fired.
Perfect.
They get you fired.
Perfect example. My previous employer was a sticker that said, "Welcome to the shit show." Wrote me up. I now got a job at a new
perfect
place.
example of the culture war right here.
Hold on.
I now have a job at a company where I have a house, and it just has a giant sign from Mexico.
What the hell is this comment?
And it says,
you are engaging in the culture war.
It's not
by saying
this is the
fuck
perfect
off.
culture.
Yes, it is.
No,
your culture is being
perfect.
subverted, and you're telling them to fuck off. You are defending your culture.
You. If more people would quit because fucking dumb shit and would move on to the next,
you sound just like Tim Pool. You have, That's what Tim Pool's been saying for
Here's
years.
here's here's my white, and I'm a workaholic. Everybody wants me to work for them.
There's nothing white about being 6'8".
Fucking yeah, man.
That's also true.
Well, that's
this is a perfect.
That's because of media manipulation to make you think that, Static.
You didn't monetize it properly. You should have learned to play basketball.
So this,
Dude,
this
you
is
know
a
how
perfect
small Static
encapsulation
and I
of-
would look out in the NBA? Like we would be
Yeah.
probably
Really?
like fucking.
So
No,
what
you felt
Jeremy
the
has
right
here
height.
and what
Normal.
Steve just said are perfect leading into what I was thinking about as well.
So
Go
this
ahead.
is a comment on my latest Mr. Beast video in which I pointed out that Jake Weddle was schizo ranting and schizo posting
Uh-huh.
and having schizo takes. And this person responds saying schizo rants is ableist and personally offensive to me. You insulted me for no reason, and I'm not going to put up with it to watch the rest of the video.
I have a question,
My
Jeremy.
response.
Is that I'm wondering if that person
Hold
was
on.
trolling you.
And his response is,
Okay, schizo.
okay, schizo.
Okay, Jeremy, my
That was
question is,
beautiful, dude.
why did you decide to go after Radiant Soap? Why did you decide to go after the Radiant Soap? Because clearly this person recognized that your whole video was focused towards this person for no reason, but you went after him because that's what they said.
Yeah.
How'd you
That's
do
a
that,
delusional mindset.
Why'd you do that?
You know what? You're
Why
right,
did I
because
do
they're
that?
like,
You wanna know-
you
you wanna
insulted
know why I did
me
it?
for no reason.
I've
You
been
want to
saying
know
that-
why I
what the fuck
fucking
is that?
did it? I did it because fuck you. That's why.
Jeremy woke up and goes, you know what? You know, I have an insult today. The Radiant Soap. So I'm going to say schizo rants because I know that's going to set the Radiant Soap off. Why do you think this is so much the whole narcissistic society that we're living under now? Yeah, everyone has ego in some way, but the idea that like, oh my God, that person's speaking directly to me. There's more of the world than just you. Look, this is not the world. It does not revolve around you. Okay.
What makes it funnier is
who the F this person was, presumably. And
Train kid.
They're a sloth.
ableist.
Yeah,
They're a
they're
space
sloth. What makes this funnier is I'm technically disabled. I am autistic. I'm on the spectrum, so it's my word. Retard is my word. That's
So,
my
right.
people's word.
So,
you fucking
and
schizo.
that's
You're
the
taking it
Those
back,
facts.
Jeremy. Good,
Those
good
facts.
on you.
You own that too.
Has anyone else noticed that the usage of words like gay and retarded have increased
I love it.
significantly? And it's not
Love it.
just the people we hang out with.
Mhm.
Didn't we say Black was coming back to you the other night?
So yeah, all of a sudden, and I don't know when this happened, but it became a thing to where it became totally acceptable to call them black people again. Am I crazy, or was that like considered in the late 90s, early 2000s saying they were black people? Wasn't that considered racist?
It was the
that
early
was considered
90s
racist.
when
They
I
tried.
first got early 90s was when I first started hearing African Americans. When I went to
Well-
college, I'd never heard that before.
It became okay to say
People of
the reason
color.
it became okay to say black people was because black people started getting very fucking pissed off at being called African American because they're not from Africa.
Oh, just how like Latinx like died
How
real
dare you.
fucking quick.
They still try pushing that shit.
Oh,
though.
they hate
They
it, dude.
do.
The worst
hate
part
it.
There's
is
a-
like,
I don't know if she's still there. There was a librarian at my school. My sister told me this just like last year because my sister is friends with a bunch of people. One of them was a black kid, and she was like, "Yeah, you know, black people are like this." And the librarian tried to correct her, like they prefer to be called African American. My sister
Same.
looks at her, goes like, "No,
No.
the black kid literally wants to be called the black kid."
He's like, you know
I
what?
was
I'm
so
going
proud
back.
of my sister. I was
the
so
funny
proud. Of her.
thing. The funny thing about the whole Latinx thing is they want it to be gender neutral. Spanish is a language based on gender.
Yep.
Same thing with French.
Well,
Same
makes
thing
sense.
with Italian. The Romance languages are split based on gender. I mean, it's Latino, Latina. I mean,
Mhm.
what is
So
it?
if words are becoming more appropriate again, when can we say the N word?
I'm waiting
We're
for
almost
that one.
there. We're
I don't
almost
think-
there.
I don't think that was ever really okay, unless you're talking about the soft
there.
R.
Of course, I'm talking about the soft R.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think the hard R was ever really okay. Maybe
I
That
don't know.
and,
you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm wrong.
They used to call the
What
Irish.
about-
You know what? I'm going to say the hard R right now.
What about UN?
when I was alive?
Now wait. What about the UNCF?
Jeremy, play my joke.
It's the United
dude. I did
Negro
it
College
better than
Fund.
you.
Fine,
What
then
about-
I'll say the hard. You know what? I'll say
The
the hard R right
NAACP.
fucking now. I will say the N word with a hard R. Nigeria.
Nigeria.
It's still a
Niger is actually a country, I think, still.
Niger, yes.
NAACP.
I've always wanted to ask the Hispanic creator that does mainly does their videos in Spanish. Can you say the black word for Spanish? I mean Spanish black. Like, can you say?
Oh,
that
you
word?
mean the
What about that
Society of
Spanish beer?
Society of Magical Negroes?
There you go. You could say it in the full
You know what's a good beer? Modelo Negro.
It is good.
So this stream's being canceled.
I think everyone should donate to the United Negro College Fund.
Did you guys see the video about the guy who was in?
What up, people?
And
Abomination
AJ shows up just as this topic comes up.
Dummy should have just
Yeah,
said, "Oh
yeah.
God,
Do it
damn
now,
it."
Jeremy.
But there was a video
Just talking
of a
about
dude-
it.
Say it, Jeremy. Abomination. What up, people? It's like fuck.
Gal says that we should say Tigger. Ta ta ta.
Wait, no, Niger?
Oh wait, is that my racism?
I don't know. Mayo monkeys. Mayo monkeys is up there on my list of.
I like mayo.
Male monkeys is funny.
I've been called a male monkey a few times, and it's
I've
so
never been called
funny.
a male monkey.
Hold on.
It's so.
Have
It's
you
so.
guys really been called male monkey?
I have on Rainbow Six Siege all the time, and they get so mad that I'm not offended by it. I'm like, dude, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
That's
Hold
your
on, hold
power
on.
shot.
I'm not
Mayo-
mad.
Male monkey.
That's why they
You
hate
know,
us.
They do.
That man.
Me too.
That, like,
Kind of. They have racist jizz jokes about white people too. I just
That's
never remember
right,
them.
white power.
White power. Mm.
Well,
Go
like-
back to your countries. Go white power.
Okay, Clorox swimmer.
Wait, it's not even
Like, what the fuck?
Clorox swimmer.
All right, there we go.
I think, and I don't know if this is just because we don't care. I do want to find like a white person that cares about being called male monkey, because I wanted to dissect their brain. Why do you care so much about being
That
called
would be
this?
interesting to find.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can
I'd be
call me
very
something
curious.
this shit, and I will not care.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking hurt me, dude.
Jeremy,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
not know what Nigeria
man?
is a country?
Niger is a country.
Niger.
Major.
Niger is
There
a
was
country.
there was an
in
old
Africa.
SNL skit where it was I think it was Chevy Chase or Dan Aykroyd and Richard Pryor.
Oh, I think
And-
that's
and they
Chevy
were-
Chase. Yeah.
And they were doing words back and forth.
Yeah.
And Chevy Chase kept getting closer and closer. And, and as he got closer, Richard Pryor would go like, honky. And he's like, dead honky. Really dead honky. As soon as he got
What was that, bro? I've seen that.
I'll find it. I'm not going to
haven't
play it,
had,
clearly not. But
I haven't had to name all the countries of Africa since the 7th grade. I know Egypt. I know South Africa.
Libya,
I know Madagascar.
Sudan.
and Libya. And I guess Algeria is in
Ethiopia.
Africa. Okay. Morocco.
Ivory
Morocco
Coast.
is in Africa?
Niger.
I thought that was in the Middle East. Oh.
Isn't one
Like, I don't.
country?
I can, but this is the thing. Like, I'm not
Listen.
talking about these countries, so I'm not trying to figure out where they are on a world map. Okay, I mainly care about America.
I was gonna say, I'm not trying to run for president. I don't have to know these places.
Probably never
Exactly.
going to Africa. So yeah.
I'm never going to Africa. You
I would
can't
never
pay
go
me
there.
to go to Africa.
I'm trying to fucking put my wall. I gotta go.
Dude, you can
I
go
gotta go.
fucking 3 hours east of you and find a damn mountain lion.
I was gonna say you could go over to
Go
California and
Montana.
find one.
I want a
That's true,
racist
California.
lion.
what the hell's that?
An African lion.
Oh.
Well, African lions do look better than mountain lions.
We got the mane and everything. So
Yeah.
So fractured.
yeah.
I gave-
What?
I asked you for some help out with this.
Oh,
finding some potential losses. Did you have any luck with that?
you know, I'm always the heel, and I don't know if I want to do that. For once,
Okay.
I'm like, but
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Yeah,
This
I
conversation's gonna get static. Rescue him. I'm out.
All right, well, you know what? I'll start off. I was kind of talking with Fractured about this the other day. Do we see Helldivers as a loss?
yes,
absolutely.
because when you have community managers that are meant to be involved with the community and they act as they did and they didn't get punished whatsoever, they still, last I knew, kept their fucking jobs, and then even went harder with censoring words and stuff like that, or censoring emojis, for fuck's sake.
And gifts too.
Oh, so they got the gifts as well.
So-
yeah, when you have somebody that's supposed to be like interacting with the community to maybe like pass on like even potential like, hey, suggestions or stuff like that from the community up to the devs and everything, that is a big thing to have go wrong. And but I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think you should have community managers for this very reason anyways. But
They all admitted they just want to climb the corporate ladder anyway.
Oh yeah, and that's just it. It's like the gateway into then being able to get to those higher HR positions and stuff like that, and then cause even more significant damage than what they are doing at a community level. And last I also heard, they were shooting themselves in the foot with some bad balancing of weaponry and stuff like that in the game. So
I pulled up the chart.
It's kind of its own little self-fulfilling prophecy of bullshit, and I'm just kind of glad I walked away from it. And this is why I said to stop playing, because then you stop giving them numbers on the chart.
Yep.
And that's what they really look for.
So
it's officially a failure now.
I actually static.
That's still a big
I find
player
it.
base.
I
That's
find
17,000.
I find it interesting to ask you this question, because if you do not remember, I praised you when PSP fucked it all up, or the PSN.
Yeah, the PlayStation Network bullshit.
And you were all like, instantly, fuck this, I'm out. And I was like, we need more people.
So that is it's that energy is why it got Fractured the homework assignment that he got last week.
Fractured didn't even fucking play the game when it was good. We stopped when the PSN stuff happened.
Played with Fractured at least once, and it was just because
I joined in with
scheduling didn't match up.
Melee Games did a bunch of games, so I joined with them a lot. So
I blame James. That's the only reason why I played it.
I blame him too. He started showing off the turrets and shit. I'm like, God damn it, I'm in.
So much fun.
You know what? We need to all just blame Melee James.
It's James' fault.
It's all his fault.
Listen, the greatest tragedy. We all know the greatest tragedy that is Helldivers. Okay, we all know what the worst thing that came about Helldivers was.
But I'm gonna say though,
I never got to play with
almost 18,000 in a 24-hour peak on a fucking Thursday is pretty good for a game that's been
that's what I said. Is that that's still a good player base number.
It's still a good average player base. They were up here at one point. They could have stayed.
They've fallen
right around
so much.
at the 200,000 mark. They
I don't know about 200, but
I don't know about 200,000.
Probably
would have
100.
Yeah, they probably would have been at that.
These PSN started around here.
Because not everybody wants a PlayStation account just to sign into a game that proved they can do cross-platform without the fucking account sign.
That was the most wild story. This random CEO who has nothing to do with Sony just fucking flipped the switch and made crossplay. Hey, no problem. I'll just flip the fucking switch and be crossplay when EA has been giving us shit for years. Oh, it's really hard to do crossplay. It's really not that easy. Yada, 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 yada. That was the most wild part.
They were
of
always
shit.
full of shit about that.
So it was all contracting shit. Who's going to pay for it?
With Helldivers is they still have that PlayStation login on the Steam page, from what I understand.
Yeah, they never.
I don't know if they ever implemented it, but they never took that tag off.
I think that Steam afraid to have to do more refunds. They're like, we're not even going to chance it. If we're not legally obligated to take that warning off, we're not going to take it off because we don't want to do any more refunds, because they already refunded a shitload of people.
Right.
just because they're very you know, customer friendly.
Still has the PlayStation Access.
Yeah, I just went to the page too.
And I was looking like, so I don't know if I'm gonna put this video out or not, but I was doing the reaction to the PlayStation 5 Pro stuff, which will be a topic tomorrow on Ballbusters.
Oh my god!
And I started just going through the list of games that are coming out for PlayStation. They all have it there.
None.
All right there. Like, depending on what game it is, I might sign up for it. I don't care. But my biggest thing when it came to Helldivers was you're taking this game away from players that you gave it to in the beginning. Yep. You just stole money.
You did.
It was outright. Helldivers was mostly PC players.
Yeah, anyway, but still.
You stole money from so many gamers.
Well, and the problem is that they proved that it can be done without these signups. That was the biggest tell that they gave, and they shouldn't have done it, but god dang it, did they? And I wish, and that's part of where I'd say it's an additional loss, is that nobody else is understanding this. Nobody else is looking at it with all these other games too. They're like, oh wait, why don't you just set up what the Helldivers devs did and just make it so we just get codes or whatever to then join our friends, and we don't have to do this wonky multi-account bullshit. But nobody else is going. They're just following along like the good little fucking sheep.
Well, because it's pretty clear that like I don't think like PC sales aren't actually going to affect console sales, because console players are going to buy consoles. But if you want to make money, you sell on PC.
Some weirdos even buy it on both.
A lot of people buy it on both. Yeah,
psychopaths. What I'm gonna say is,
and on the Switch.
What I think is in the coming years is going to happen. I think consoles are going to go out the window.
No, I think so too.
After PS5 Pro,
there's still going to be idiots that are going to buy it.
Dax, have a good one. Thanks for the sub.
Later, dude. Thank you, Dax.
Later, Dax.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
I think the only console that's going to remain is probably Nintendo, because Nintendo
for sure.
Marches to the beat of its own drum. Nintendo.
Well, you know,
Jeremy said it best, I think, either on Tuesday Night Main Event or today. Nintendo over there in the corner eating glue, but
I chatted. They're in their corner eating their nuggies and their Crocs. Just
but at least at least that autism gives them that ability to be creative and make good shit too.
Well,
you know,
but wait. More autists and creativity.
How long does that last though? Because I got the feeling that that'll only last until the current CEO, I forget his name at the moment, but until he passes away.
Yeah.
Nintendo cooked.
So when he passes away, do you think they start licensing Zelda and Mario and
possibly
all that?
Somebody whoever new takes over?
So
could be very much in line with with more of the DEI ESG type of bullshit. And then don't sweep for them. Come on,
I'm gonna sweep for them, you fucking twat nugget.
No, it's inevitable. We are seeing it happen in the East as well, not just the West.
Hold on. We're not okay.
I'm just saying, how long do they have?
Well, is it
Japan?
Okay. So that's what I meant by how long. That's what I want to know is, what do you mean by how long does Nintendo have until they're like corrupted by the woke mind virus, or until they no longer have consoles as well? Because
until somebody new takes over that company and changes the direction entirely.
Because there's shit happening in Japan right now.
I know.
Listen, there's shit happening in
and
Japan.
I know Derby's covered that too.
I've covered it, but at the same time, Japan's a completely different beast. We cannot judge Japan based on how things work over here.
You're overestimating them.
No, I'm not overestimating. I'm being logical right now and not just a black pill. Fuck. I am pointing out that Japan works differently than we do. When we start looking at there with the same thought process that we do, we miscalculate stuff. Japan's a completely that's a weird thing where yes, the infection is there, but at the same time, Japan has its own systems, its own going through. And when it comes to Nintendo, you're dealing with an even crazier beast than just Japan itself, because Nintendo's It's the glue eater in the corner. Okay, it's the easiest way to say it.
Look, I can
maybe
acknowledge.
I'm being too optimistic on this one, but somehow I have this weird feeling that everybody at Nintendo somehow has to go through this whole like rite of passage once you reach a certain part of the board where it's like you will always do as we say. You will never put it in politics. We are solely thing, and you have to like get whipped 1,000 times, get tattooed on your back, and if you go wrong, you have to eat a cyanide pill.
I can acknowledge the infection in Japan, but I am still more often than not going to give Japan the benefit of the doubt because they still make good shit. It doesn't mean that the progressive Western influence isn't in Japan.
I can agree with that.
They're certainly getting in through localization stuff.
Oh,
even those jobs are
jobs are
moving over directly into Japan and everything like
and
that.
Also
that's how they start in through
AI.
We'll see
now there's
about
more.
That. We'll
there's
see
a
about
lot
that.
of there's a lot of videos
taken over by AI.
But who's going to be in control of some of that AI
Who's
too?
gonna be in control of
They're
the
about to
AI,
have an immigration
Actually,
problem, dude.
What was? No, they're not going to have an immigration problem.
There's too many TikTokers of people that move to Japan and talk about the incel culture. That's like a huge trend on social media right now. People that migrate over there and they go, "Oh, look how incel there is. There's you can rent a boyfriend, you can buy panties on the street." Like they criticize their culture.
In regards to that World War II manipulation of Japan, did it really take a lot of work back then?
Not really. Let's be real
They were
fair
on board.
here. We dropped a few boom booms over there, but
Boom
what was? I need to go.
Well, we not only dropped 2 boom booms on them, but we wrote feminism into their constitution. We basically buck broke them.
Get fucked. Wait, now we're getting
I
fucked.
hate having to navigate fucking bounding the comments. They keep changing their fucking website. I can't find the fucking article that I last talked
just
about
falling apart, huh?
localization. Bounding in the comics is shit. Oh my fucking god.
A lot of those websites are shit now. They're a pain in the ass.
That Park Place is the only good one left.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. The design's gotten better. The design.
I like that Park Place a whole lot better. Even with Valiant Renegade staring into my soul and wanting to suck my dick.
Wait, to which point?
Her point is that it wasn't too hard to manipulate Japan back then.
Excuse me.
I think I'm not saying they're infallible. I said that completely wrong. But we're dealing with different beasts over there. And it works differently.
A brown tar?
And even feminism over there works very differently than it does here. Now they have their own communist bullshit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they actually have Communist Party and stuff like that over in Japan.
They do.
I have seen the commies come out against One Piece. It is fucking ridiculous. Where the god fucking Scots? God damn it! I hate you, fucking bounding.
And they're also getting the wonderful Muslim culture over in Japan as well.
The what culture?
Muslim culture.
Okay. Mantra is the people that are starting to do the AI really over in Japan, which is a small publisher group over there that is beginning all the localization. It's not perfect, but that is what they are utilizing right now is Mantra. And that is all Japan owned, Japan processed, Japan done. That's it. Again, it's not perfect. It has its own issues, and for example,
I have a question.
Here's this, and it took me a little while to understand what the fuck was wrong with this. See how long it takes you guys to figure out what the AI did wrong.
I don't know because I don't know what it's supposed to say. Oh, what's the hell you doing?
Well, that's why I say then there's gonna be a human being that goes in and corrects some of that stuff. Even it's because that's like I said, who's gonna be in control of the AI? Somebody's gonna naturally manipulate themselves into that position.
We'll see. I'm not super black-pilled on everything. I'm black-pilled on a lot, but not everything.
I hope for the best, but I expect the worst. That's the thing.
Earlier today,
hope for the best more often. God damn it!
That's the first step, but I expect the worst.
Patrick, every time I talk to you, I immediately want to just go and drink a whole bottle of Crown.
So
I don't drink. Get on my level, Derby. I'm natural. Let's do this.
I've given up. I've given up beer completely.
Earlier today, I'm afraid to admit, but earlier today I was watching a Dermy video,
Oh God, I'm sorry.
And it was
That's
the
halfway to-
woke it was the
that's
woke
halfway to
YouTuber
healing.
video, and he was reacting to someone who was doing that video on like Ackman.
Wait,
And
has my mic been muted this whole time?
possibly?
Fuck.
But so in this video,
Jeremy, you
that
had like
Jeremy
8
was
beers like a
watching-
week ago. Sorry.
in this video that Jeremy was watching, the guy called like Eastern developers and European developers based. Can we stop calling corporations of any sort
Agreed.
based?
Agreed.
Warhorse is based.
Shut up.
I don't care.
I
No.
think Warhorse is based.
They might have
Sorry.
some base people there, but let's not.
No.
Okay,
The
I
original
don't
the
dev
story
guy-
of Warhorse?
Sticker Mule based.
Have you heard the story of Warhorse?
Isn't
No.
The original dev, yes, he was. I don't know if he's still there though.
So basically, they were
forget his
doing
name.
they were doing an interview with a German company, and IGN interrupted a private interview for them to talk about their depiction of humans in their game, and they told them to fuck off. Also, people in like the Hungarian countries are offended on how, you kind of make like Hungary the bad guys in your games, and then the Czech people said, "Well, you kind of were." And then, so now they're arguing about history. It's fucking fantastic.
Dan Vavra was usually the guy that was doing a lot of that shit, and
so
he called a lot of that bullshit.
But that's a black sheep. But I agree with you,
Yeah,
Static. Let's not suck corpo dick too hard.
It's the exception,
At all.
not the rule.
At all.
I will
all.
suck the dick of Square Enix, Nintendo, and
Oh,
Sticker Mule all day and night. Fuck you.
All corpo dicks are she-cocks.
Yes.
It's a little
not
better,
wrong.
but
I think you just enticed him.
I don't think that makes it better at all. It might make it worse.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't even know what's happening.
I don't. I wish I was in Steve's position. Believe me.
You know what? That's
That's
usually what
not-
happens on pregame. I start questioning how the fuck did we get here?
I kind of had a theory.
Official definition of sheepcock.
you gotta find out the hard way.
Yeah, you gotta find that out for yourself.
No, here's a.
I
Steve, here's a good
embrace
example
Donald
of sheepcock.
Trump's
You
rule.
can go to Thailand and find some sheepcock real quick.
That's true. Another
Ooh,
good
and a
example.
massage.
Watch anger management.
First of all,
Watch anger management. You'll get a good example of what sheepcock.
Oh yeah, hey,
is.
dude.
Oh,
if you haven't
God.
seen, wait, no. Dirty
yeah, well,
Jobs.
no, I've seen.
Oh yeah.
Go watch Dirty Jobs.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Vince,
It's a good old.
Vince
It's a
Vaughn?
classic Norm Macdonald movie.
Yes, Norm
Everyone should
Macdonald.
watch Dirty
Oh.
Jobs.
Yeah.
I was
absolutely.
thinking about the actual show, Dirty Jobs. I was like, I don't want to know what this episode is.
No, this was a movie with Norm. So I had this weird theory cross my mind today when I was thinking about the show. I was like, I think a Kamala Harris victory
Would be the end of America.
has more people pushing against this stupid culture bullshit. Because it's going to become more regulated. Look, Brad already said earlier in the show, if she wins, they're going to try and arrest Elon.
Oh yeah.
And so it's gonna inspire more of what I think is still there. It's just sitting somewhere, but that American rebellious spirit.
Hold on. Let me
Dirty
cook
Work. That was the name of the movie.
Let me cook real quick. Am I wrong in assuming Elon Musk has more, which is how
That's
much
not
did he get?
Yes, you're very wrong.
Yes. Well,
Get
I
that
mean,
idea.
does America have any money?
Well,
At this point, no.
We have the petrodollar. Our money is backed by bombs.
that's
Petrodollar's
the problem
fucked
right
now.
now. That's the problem, and that's what's going to happen
Knox
if
is
Kamala gets
sitting-
in. We lose the petrodollar.
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox
is
is
empty.
Empty as
goddammit.
fuck.
It's been empty ever since Goldfinger got there.
I
But,
get it.
The 70s?
I don't. If Kamala wins, I don't think the rebellious nature is going to win out. And the reason for that is because how did the rebellious nature do over in freaking the Soviet Union, and how is it doing over in China? How is it doing in Cuba? How is it doing in Venezuela? Yeah, it's there, but how is it doing actually?
But we still so there's a big difference. We still have a constitution. They will have to.
They're not going to care about it.
There's the constitution, but people, we still have the ability to fight back. It can be different here.
They don't care. They don't care about the Constitution.
That's what has to happen first is the elimination of the Constitution, as well as the complete desecration of the Second Amendment, which will then enable them. It is.
It's cutting out a little bit. Oh. Turn up your gain.
Or I think it's that auto thing.
Here's the thing. Like, yeah, everything you're saying is right. They're just gonna fucking do it. They don't give a shit.
I mean, we have precedent from 1930s in a little country in Central Europe.
No, we have precedent here in America itself. Suspension of habeas corpus. What happened during World War II? A bunch of fucking shit that we have done to our own American citizens. Fucking COVID.
Patriot Act. Yeah.
They don't give a shit. And if Kamala Harris wins, it will legitimately be the end of this country. There will be no pushback. There will be pushback, but you're never going to hear about it. We will all be in gulags having to eat the slop.
Correction. It will not be Kamala Harris winning. I think probably a lot of things might need to be recognized as we are currently in the third Obama administration. Easy there, Jeffrey Toobin.
Derby didn't even see it.
I didn't need to see it. The moment I heard Steve, I knew exactly what was about to happen. And I just thought, Jesus Christ, fractured, please have the removal button. Don't
I was almost like, do I need to
don't pull an F and T. That was the big Jesus Christ. I feel like somebody always has to have the removal button over Steve or me. Like Static needs to have it over Steve. Fractured needs to have it over me.
I trust Brad more.
No, Gal. So I'm not black-pilled. This is a realization though when it comes to Kamala Harris. That's not being black-pilled.
He's political black-pilled, just not culture black-pilled.
Yeah, I'm politically black-pilled. Don't.
There are different.
So also, that's his views.
Politically,
that is also purely his views on if Kamala is to win. There's still that
true.
If there, so that leaves space for not necessarily black pill. But if Kamala was to win, Jeremy is going to start wearing eyeliner and black nail polish, and
if Kamala was to win, if Kamala was to win, I'm gonna paint my face white. Eyeliner, black nail polish, and start writing poetry and go like, my heart's broken, darkness, pain, horror. There might be marks on my arms. I don't know. I have to be very careful with what I was about to do there.
True little emo girl. Look at you.
That's right. True little emo girl.
No.
So
okay,
so the only way
marks on their arm.
The only way America ends with Kamala Harris is with the World War III.
Well, we have to protect Ukraine. I heard that on.
Well, that will be a very large aspect of World War III, won't it?
It is so important. Do we protect this very corrupt country that's been bilking us for $200 billion?
The thing that I think is going to be interesting. Speaking of World War III and everything. Kamala Harris said something very stupid at the debate. And I don't think she realized, I don't think people are picking up on the most stupid thing that she said. She came out and said, I support Israel full-throatedly.
Oh, yes. So, okay. So here's the thing with that. You know what? I remember when she said that. I remember thinking, and you want to know what I thought when she said that? The pro-Palestinian people don't care because they just want to win.
I don't think
they're gonna vote for Kamala. Who are they gonna vote for? That fucking wackadoo.
I just want to point out.
The pro-Palestine people. Those people are committed.
They're gonna vote for Jill Stein.
I think they might. That's a sad reality.
I just want to point out
because we're not dealing with sane people there. They're fucking broken, and they hate anybody that's pro-Israel.
Yeah, but Trump's more pro-Israel than Fauci.
Can we?
Exactly.
Can we? Okay, so you know what this? Oh, this is going places that I didn't even
we
plan
put a
on.
moratorium?
What did it just turn into blood?
I think we need to stop for a second. Dermy, she is currently the vice president of the United States. She is the candidate for president of the United States. I think it is inappropriate for you to use the term full-throated when referring to Kamala Harris.
No, I think he knew what he was doing.
Actually, I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, shit.
It kind of just worked out that way.
Next thing you're going to say is you're going to get down on your knees and support with her. I mean, come on, damn it!
Down
Let's
on
be
her
respectful.
knees,
Brad wakes up.
Israel and was like, "I
You're talking
love
gaming
this
for a half
person."
hour.
She talked about Bibi Netanyahu. She did the whole 9 yards during the debate.
You know what she also did? She also basically admitted that China was the origin of everything.
She did.
Oh yeah, I'm shocked nobody picked up on that.
And they suppressed it.
Shocked. I'm so
like,
shocked
did you just
nobody picked
agree
up
with
on
the
that.
lab theory?
She agreed with the lab theory, and she tried to pull a Donald Trump saying, "You congratulated them after doing this." And it's like, you're agreeing with him. What the fuck? You said he was racist.
Don't you
for
like
calling
them?
it out.
And you know what?
G's calling you like us.
Oh man, it's unfortunate
Remember
the
to say
media
you
is
like
so
China.
fucking against the truth and against the people, and they think that they're gonna win something. I don't know why the media is trying to hide the truth, but like after Kamala said that, they should be like, oh, well, now we need to have like some sort of fucking human rights fucking courts and shit, and like
Static, they couldn't do that because they were too busy doing more fact checking on Donald Trump.
For shutting down the world for a year and a half.
Gal, not only did she tell people to go to Trump rallies, we also have Joe Biden putting on a Trump hat and supporting Donald Trump
the day after, which is the weirdest.
And it's a video. It's so bizarre.
I watched the.
That's how we know he lives in an alternate universe.
There's like different versions of it, like different angles.
There's different angles, and there's an extended version where they're like, "Hey, put it on, come on, put it on." He's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna put it on. Put it on. No, I'm not gonna put it on." He knew what he was doing. And he
this
put
is
it
weird
on.
psyop shit. We got more psyop shit going on here. What the hell?
I don't know what just happened there. That's the thing. Is it a psyop? Is it not? What the fuck?
Well, maybe he secretly wants to support Trump because Kamala was among the people that got him kicked out. That's about. Look, you want to talk about a soft coup? That's what that was. He's still picking the knives out of his back.
Kamala had nothing to do with that decision. She was just there. She didn't have to saying that. She
could have. If she was loyal to Joe and was supporting Joe, then she said, "No, I will not participate."
Joe's not her fucking boss.
I know, but
bullshit. She's the vice president.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
You have to go through the DNC.
Not in this instance, and I don't even know how much the DNC matters.
Nothing fucking
matters. The DNC is a private organization anyway.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
None of this matters.
None of this. To be fair here, not only did Trump point out that when super champs lose a match, they ask for another debate. Oddly enough, after the debate, Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala Harris.
That was pre-planned.
Why did that happen?
That was
probably because
right after it was over too.
I just saw on Breitbart, Trump said no third debate.
Yeah,
that was
he
the second
put that
one.
out.
Wait, there was the first one.
I'm indifferent.
Biden, Harris.
I kind of think he should do one more because I think
so too.
She was so liquidy, but the way you do the third one, you have to commit her to doing it on Fox. You have to say, "I will do your third debate. You want me to do this debate? We do it on Fox."
You know what I think she should have said? I'm not going to debate Kamala. I'm going to debate David. I think David and I had a nice conversation. I'd like to finish it.
There you go.
I want to debate the moderator.
And I'm also not against. I think they could also do more of a town hall type thing.
Mm-hmm.
If that was like the complete statement, he's like, "I'm not going to do a one-on-one debate with you. I want it to be a town hall." That would have been better.
They were talking on the Beanie today about the debate, and they were saying, and I totally forgot about it. debates before used to be like centered on certain subjects. Like there was a domestic issue, then there was an international relations issue, then there'd be like a town hall, which was like a potpourri with people giving questions. But it's like now it's just like whatever goes and whatever we can do to get Trump. Now, first off, I still think the first debate was a total setup just to go after Biden, which is why they didn't do anything against Trump. There was no fact checking against Trump at all in that debate, really. Then you get to ABC, where the president
just fact checking
set up
Trump and nothing against
Imhoff and Harris.
There's apparently
ABC's president.
There's apparently an ABC whistleblower willing to come out and testify that yes, Kamala Harris got all the things beforehand. Which I did find weird. Why the hell did ABC come out and say none of these people have been given any of the information beforehand or any of the questions?
They've always done that.
Bullshit.
But that report of supposedly some whistleblower at ABC having that information smells kind of funny.
Yeah,
I believe it wholeheartedly. It would not shock me. That's the saddest thing. I firmly believe it. I'm in two camps here. One, I think it's good that Trump isn't debating her anymore because something here feels like the media is trying to say that she did good, she won. I think she won by not hurting herself. That's not really moving in the polls. That just means you didn't fall flat on your face.
Yes, that's what happened. She beat expectations, which were extremely low, and Trump lost in the sense of he got gang piled and he lost his cool in some instances.
His expectations are way higher than Kamala's.
Yeah.
Here's
the other thing. Like, the other aspect of this is why give her another chance to get sound bites or anything like that? Because she's gonna try. But on the other side,
sound bites.
Why the fuck? I want another one because I'm a firm believer that Trump, and this is my weeb coming out here, so just follow me here. Trump is a lot like Jack the Ripper from Black Clover. If you've seen Black Clover, you'll understand what I'm saying. But Jack the Ripper has the ability to cut through all sorts of magic and stuff, but he has to deflect the magic for a certain amount of time as his blades start getting sharper and sharper over time and is able to cut through that magic. That's what I was seeing him doing with Kamala Harris there. One debate, trying to figure out how to pin her down. He needs a little bit more practice. Do another one and grab her by the throat and face slam her down to the goddamn ground. WWE the bitch. But he did get the one soundbite that she fucking wanted, and she was so fucking pissed off. Not once, but twice. Excuse me, I'm speaking, please. Okay.
Dermy Wormy.
Women talking here.
Dermy Wormy, President 2047. I'm on two sides of the camp here. Come on, I am not a crook. Fuck.
I am not a crook.
All right. Let's bring it back to the culture stuff. Fractured. Help me out here. What did you find?
It depends on where we want to go with this. Back to the culture war stuff. Okay.
Face slam her.
Well, I mean, we kind of brought up China. I'll say that the Black Myth Sun Wukong game was actually a big loss for the support towards that game because by providing monetary support, you are providing money to the biggest country that supports DEI, ESG towards us, and you're propping up an enemy country on top of it.
You're supporting communism.
It's the greatest.
And you're supporting.
You're
supporting communism.
I applaud them in that marketing scheme. Come the fuck on. That's freaking awesome.
I don't want to.
We're gonna ship ESG over to you.
Yes, now we're suddenly gonna be loving on the country that pushes ESG the most to us, and will continue to do so because they have a bigger lockstep guard on their own country than we fucking do. Is why they control TikTok and shit like that. They aren't letting these kind of people into their country like Japan or other places are. They've got it locked the fuck down. And you are happily supporting him. It's funny that this side is suddenly sweeping so fucking hard and loving that China cock so goddamn much. Oh, because there's a supposed little victory over a bunch of gay little butthurt ass fucking journos that had a cry over some of the lack of diversity in their fucking game. which was all sideswiped by the fact that this is coming from a country that happily supports the ESG and funds it
for America.
on it
And
for
that's why I
America.
love it.
Yeah, they want it here. Yeah,
I fucking laugh
nothing
because it's the greatest marketing scheme I've ever seen. And I'm like, you know what? I have to give it money because I'm applauding this movement. We're gonna
that's
ship
why
you
we
ESG.
lose.
No,
but that's a
we're gonna
loss.
ship you out ESG.
That's
We're
a
gonna
loss.
Ship you out the bullshit.
Oh my god!
And then we're gonna, at the same other hand, say, here's the replacement.
So
An awesome game that has none of it in there. That's a fucking awesome marketing move. I have to say, I thought that psyop was fucking great. I have to give it a
Is this some of the same shit like Cucks and Gamers and shit are saying too? Like, because I mean, I've been seeing nothing but other people like just jacking this game off, and it's a little weird.
Are they jacking
like,
it off, or are they just?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I think it looks fun. I've watched people play it, but I think to myself, there's no fucking way I'm giving China money. Like, I'm not that interested in it. Like, I'm good.
I'll give them money.
I have
Fractured.
So
Did
I
you
wanted
buy
to play. I've wanted to play this game since I saw the trailer for it like 2 years ago. It looks
That sucks. I'm
like
sorry.
a beautiful fucking game.
Yeah.
It looks
like
like an
Gal points out.
absolutely amazing game. As a matter of fact, there was a point in time where Fracture and I were streaming a PlayStation showcase, and they showed this game, and I was like, I want
Why
to
do
play
you
this.
hate yourself?
I had no idea it was CCP'd or whatever at the time, and so I had been looking forward to it all year. I have found that out, and I hate, like, putting aside what they do to propagandize America. I hate communism, right? I don't want to support communism. And that's what that is. Like, there's a reason why, like, you don't buy games off of, what's it called?
Oh, the Epic Store.
Epic Game Store.
Yeah, because they were heavily funded by Tencent.
Yes, there's a reason why you avoid these things on a moral stand, on an ethical basis for a person who, for me, I as a passionate commie hater, because I'm actually more of a passionate freedom lover than commie hater, but
they conflict with each other somehow.
Yes, my commie hater and my passion lover fuck each other, and
they hate fuck each other.
I hope someone uses birth control.
I definitely do not have my my Epic Game Store opened right now as I'm looking at.
I'll take their free games.
If
I just won't give them money.
If the game
never gets about Tencent,
if the game never gets cracked, I will buy it in like 5 years or something when it's on sale for $10 or something like that.
Dirt cheap Steam.
The
sale
fact that it's a China game, I will second guess it.
I'm into that kind of stuff. It looks interesting story wise. I want to see this, but fuck you, China.
Yeah, fuck China.
Yeah.
I will buy it.
Here's a question.
Dirt cheapest,
legitimate. Because sometimes you gotta take, it's strategic. You take your losses where you have to. If China's giving you a good game, even with all the CCP, but they are offering you a legitimately good game, do you buy the game?
I just told you I will buy it when it's cheap as hell. I have a backlog longer than my legs, and I don't need to buy a game right now.
Yeah,
like,
I got a backlog.
Yeah. I just don't need to buy a game. And I think that might be something I used to buy. Dude, I used to buy so many video games. I bought and I bought them all the time. Like, probably anywhere from 4 to 5 games a month, right? And I've gotten to this point where it's like, I don't need to do that because there's so many games I haven't played. There's so many games that I want to play again.
The big thing about dude, that's exactly what I think when everyone talks about their backlog, and I'm like, how many games do you actually get through your backlog without wanting to replay one of your favorite games in the middle?
I want to replay the Batman Arkham series again.
Well, exactly. That gets in the way of your backlog.
Well, that's why I've liked streaming the games, because then it means like I kind of have to stay consistent with a particular game to get through it, like I did with like Bounty Hunter and stuff like that. And I
still need to finish fucking Cyberpunk. Jesus, I have to restart.
It's not that worth it.
I love
unless it's
game.
like a game where I
it.
could easily just kind of like drop to the side, like a multiplayer or something like that. But when it's like story-based games, I feel like there's a need to continue it until you're done. So that's why I've certainly liked about that. But the thing is, to your kind of question there, Jeremy, about the game, while that's great, they put together a nice game and all that. That's fine. It still matters where they put that funding to, and more often than not, that funding still goes to negatively impacting other things, i.e., like I said, funding ESG in other countries and stuff like that.
People who hate you,
right? And I don't want to fund. I'm not going to fund people that hate me. That's why I regretted Helldivers. Yeah, I funded people that hate me. I walked away. I stepped away from it. I'm not going to purchase that sort of stuff.
Well,
it's why I looked into also that Space Marine 2 game. That company is ESG. They have ESG reporting and crap like that. I'm not going to fund.
Oh, you're talking about the actual Warhammer company.
The company that developed the Space Marine 2 game. Well, they posted on their site and everything. It's all there, so you could see it on their website. And that's why another little loss right there. You're going to fund a company that effectively hates you.
They hate you.
And just because they lured you in with one good game means that they will potentially put that funding towards more of their own propagandist material.
Yeah.
Fractured. Did you see Deadpool versus Wolverine?
On the high seas.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair.
I didn't give them money.
The way I see it is, if a company does put out stuff that is good, like let's take,
but they don't.
Let's take
I get where you're coming from.
Well, let's take Black Myth Wukong out of the equation. If they put out something that is legitimately good, and you go and support that thing that is legitimately good, isn't that better? Because let's say they put out the thing that's legitimately good, everybody finds fantastic. You give them the money. You're saying this is what I want, and then you ignore the rest of the bullshit. That incentivizes them to put out the more of the good shit.
It's Dermot,
I get what you're saying.
But then also,
not free market.
You're expecting people to behave the same way you are thinking, and they don't. We've already seen that. I mean, for God's sake, they funded Brad, how many seasons of Star Trek Discovery have you gotten? Even though you guys propped up that you still got that extra season at a 5, you got 5 full fucking seasons of that trash, and people were saying to support some good stuff in between there. That's what I mean. They still put that stuff towards their fucking propagandist material. And that's why I guess I'll be the heel of this fucking shit and say it all needs to fucking burn before you can actually start getting back to a level of maybe a degree of trust in everything, to know that we're getting like those old devs and stuff like that put out material that is through passion, and they want to see good games be out there. But I think you had to you had to kind of collapse things just to get back to a point where that's not the main funding and everything. But then you also get the government out of it too, because the government is the one that's funding all this fucking shit.
Here's another question I have. Here's another question I have. So you said that you felt bad that you supported Helldivers at all.
I allowed myself to get sucked in by the FOMO.
Is it a bad thing?
Huh?
Is it if Helldivers never did the PSN thing or anything like that, and like the game was still just good, and like their fucking basket, what the fuck her name is, I don't care, Baskinator.
No,
if he was still there.
He stopped because of the Baskinator shit.
I'm trying to think, like, was it really a bad thing that you had a game for? I don't remember how long you played it. I think
it was a game I was already.
You had a game for like a period of time that was super fucking fun. And yes, it's sad, but is it really bad that you supported a game?
Yes,
that was fun.
Well, okay. So the reason was that, like I said, I fell in with the FOMO because there's also a game that is dependent on needing other people to have fun. Yeah. The only way you get any and I usually stay away from that, but because I saw people that I do interact with in this sphere,
play with me. I get it. You don't want to play with me.
Pretty much, Jeremy. I can only take you in these doses here.
I can. Yeah, you never show up to Saturday, and you have the ability to.
Not really. He's asleep.
Yeah, I'm usually having to get to bed after I do Saturday Night Sith. But no, it was that type of game that I do normally kind of like, all right, I'll wait on that sort of thing and maybe see if enough people or it really does catch my attention more and everything on its own. But I said, I fell into FOMO a bit.
Fractured more often, just like.
What are you talking? I want to say we do this Fractured about once a month.
No, I mean peer pressure him into buying shit because I think
I felt I fell in the fucking Power World and I've abandoned that game too because I should have known from the start because it was an early access fucking game and I
want to play it. I still want to play it.
Power World, hey, to be fair, Power World could come back. It's just not running on my server.
Yeah, I want to play.
The problem with Power World wasn't Power World itself. It was the server.
No, it was just it's an early access game.
Yeah,
that's this big problem. This is an early. We were paying to be fucking beta testers, and that's what
I'm fine with that for that game.
I'm totally fine giving.
We didn't pay that much, guys. Come on, it's not like hundreds of dollars.
I like that Pocket Pair has my money.
No, I know, but like it's still the whole concept of an early access game and everything. That's part of it.
Though this is indie development that we're supporting. I'm all for it.
And let's be real fair here. Our freaking server was massive, and Kel has no real life.
Rude.
I love you, Kel, but Jesus Christ, the amount of times you were playing.
He's baking cakes all night.
I want to play.
This is like some of the more recent things that I'm just like, okay, that was like, I'm like, normally I would have waited, sort of thing, It's like, all right, I've been suckered before. I've been suckered. Art got me early on because I'm like, dinosaurs, survival game, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And then I learned my lesson real fast. I'm like, oh yeah, early access game. I shouldn't be doing this.
My goal right now is to find another game that we can peer pressure Fractured into playing. How about Fortnite? Do you want to play some Fortnite with me?
I don't have you.
Fuck
so you
Fortnite.
Probably don't pay attention to what he's playing, but he's playing old ass shit right now.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna try to get another. We're gonna peer pressure him into another fucking game. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is my new goal.
So you guys want me to tell you how I know?
Let's do some COD. Come on, Fractured. Let's do COD.
Fuck that shit.
So you guys want
Fractured,
me to
let's
tell
play
you?
COD together.
I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you about stand-up guy Fractured Filter is.
Don't put me over. Don't put me over. I'm gonna immediately disappoint.
I sent him a friend's request and he said, "Fuck you, Steve." That is a man. That is a man of his word.
Steve's like, damn it, I respect it. I step on my balls next.
I don't remember what I was watching. I was okay. I'm gonna be real honest.
Hold on, real quick. There was a question. There was a question a while back from Gal about the Wukong.
My brain's gonna forget what I was about to say. Fuck you.
Write it down.
So she was asking, doesn't Wukong come and put some Kami shit on your PC?
I thought you. I think that's the Epic store. I think that's the Epic games. Yeah.
Well, so Denuvo.
Spyware.
Denuvo's on Wukong.
Oh, Denuvo's. Oh yeah,
that's
that makes
an anti-piracy thing, which is almost like a rootkit type thing that's installed under your.
And they hired the crackers that used to crack Denuvo all the time, and they hired them. That's why it's become so tough for people to get through anymore, and why those games don't hit certain sailors anymore.
They're not floating in crates in the ocean.
No, it's a little tougher because they hired the people that were cracking it.
Oh, isn't that what fucking what Dragon's Dogma 2 had? The Denuvo.
Oh god, so many games.
A lot of games have it, bro.
There's on Steam. There's basically a Denuvo detected sort of page that you can follow, and
Dragon's Dogma couldn't even get a good one that didn't slow your PC down. Like
Dragon's Dogma 2 even playable yet?
No,
I haven't even tried. I haven't.
It's not.
That's the biggest disappointment of the year for me.
My brother was disappointed.
Like,
he loved Dragon's Dogma 1.
Oh,
What
I
do
fucking
you
love
mean?
that game.
You don't get. It was such a cult game. Like, how are you disappointed by it? He bought it off the $10 bid.
No, Dragon's Dogma 1 was so fucking amazing, and then
No, he said he was
2 is the
disappointed by
biggest-
1.
No, he was disappointed because he loved 1.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard like he hate. I heard he hated 1. Sorry.
No, he loved 1 just like so
Everyone
many fucking
does,
people.
yeah.
And then
So
2
good.
came out, and that's the biggest disappointment.
Well,
that
yeah,
broke
it
my
is.
heart. Like Helldivers hurt. Dragon's Dogma 2.
Capcom's fucking done, dude. Like, I don't even want to play Monster Hunter.
I don't even want to play the
I don't wanna play
Yakuza
Monster
games.
Hunter.
You do or don't?
I want.
Don't.
I want to.
Oh,
I've played through a lot of them too, but I'm just like I can't anymore. This is
like
after-
Dragon.
uh,
After
What's wrong with the Yakuza?
It's Capcom.
It's
Oh,
Capcom, and
And-
the latest one was announced that it had awful localization and shit
It's-
like
they've
that.
Their
had-
localization's so dumb.
the localization has unfortunately been a problem for quite some time. I remember some of the autism.
I noticed it right off the back when I was replaying the first one and playing Kiwami, like
Yeah,
with the stripper scene. Like, there's a
Mhm.
dude that dresses
That
up
was-
like a stripper, and then in the OG one, he says, "Wait, that's a man." No, but in the localization, it's "Watch out."
Right.
Oh, yay.
They took
Oh, no,
it's
this-
a
this
man.
one-
He doesn't even
So
care
with
that
the
he's about to
latest
die to
Yakuza-
a shotgun. He's just
Well, the latest
sad.
one has Yang Yan, right?
Yes, but
No,
also
that
the
was
latest Yakuza,
that was the most recent
the-
one. That was the
Dude,
most recent.
No
They
one
lost-
listened.
I don't know how they could have given that guy a job. That was terrible.
Yeah,
but
it was
the
bad.
latest one also they full-fledged announced in the creation that they were doing the localization over in Japan. One of the bad things, and they were editing it based on what the Western audience and developers
And that's
were
another
saying.
that
problem.
shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
they-
that shit.
they're-
Yes, and that's
they're
the point where I
West
can say, you know
chasing-
what, Japan fucked up there. Let's not do that. Quit listening to us. Do your own thing. We
Yes.
stupid. You do you.
We're
think. We
exporting
stupid.
your
Quit listening
culture.
to us. Yes,
Yeah.
quit listening to us. We want you. You do good. Don't listen to us. We retard. Well, Western developers retarded.
What?
Western developers are retarded. Don't listen to Western developers. We want your games.
China asshole.
Yes. Don't trust Western developers. Western developers asshole.
Agreed.
Hey, somebody speak. Jesus Christ. I mean, if you want me to speak, I can remember what I was thinking, but I forgot why I was thinking it.
Yeah. What did you have any other examples, Fractured?
Well, and then of course, you know, like I kind of mentioned the Space Marine 2 developers, full on ESG, and then I mean, hey, for Warhammer 40K in general with the new that whole custodes and stuff, the female versions, and yeah, and
Well,
like somebody pointed out that it's only a matter of time before they become the regular Space Marines and stuff like that. You start having women injected in there too.
So okay. There's no
right.
female
I'm aware of
custodians.
there's different like
they have
branches
their
and
own
stuff
branch.
like that. But
they have their own branch
until
which
you
was
start
the
taking over the
Sisters of
main
Silence.
things, that's when you start getting into some
And
problems.
there is technically female Space Marines, but they're again their own thing.
Right.
Their
But
own
then you
branch.
start intermingling. That's when it starts getting a little
that's when it
potentially weird.
Warhammer's already fucked. No, Warhammer's beyond fucked. They already have pronouns and shit like that.
Oh, jeez.
They have
Are any of them in
full-fledged
wheelchairs yet?
transgenderism.
Do we guys?
No, they don't have.
Oh, that's
actually,
right.
they
I
might
saw
have-
that.
They do have wheelchairs, but it's a bit
Or D&D.
more convoluted. It's actually like within the lore that's actually been there. It's something that makes a little bit more sense. But they do, outside of that, they do have, and it doesn't even make sense for who the transgender characters are. They have transgender characters that shouldn't even like you can have all the woke shit in there. Guess what? They have to be the bad guys, but they don't want them to be the bad guys. They want them to be the good guys. So go
Is that,
fuck
I'm sorry,
yourself.
was that
It doesn't make
Warhammer
sense.
or was that D&D?
Warhammer 40K.
Okay.
Sisters of
It's
Battle are
all
not
blending
Space Marines.
together, isn't it?
They're
Here's the thing, though.
they are
give it
the
time,
orange.
Kel.
It's a little bit more complicated.
Give it time, Kel. There will be.
You
Along with more
don't have
force
to play
diversity.
it. You don't have to play it.
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have to play it.
It's
Fuck you.
No.
made for
You
you,
don't have to play.
Shock.
You can use the battle system. It just don't include the female Space Marines.
That's
This is the whole thing with like. No, I'm talking
using
about like
brain.
No.
D&D.
Who
So the
asked
new
you?
the D&D 5.1 or whatever is coming out in a week or so. And if you've seen any of the artwork behind it, it's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Really,
You know, it's gonna be
called
orcs are all
5.1
oppressed people and everything.
and not 6.
Hey, you better get
No,
over
it's not.
there.
It's not 6. It's not 6. It's like an upgrade of the 5th edition. But so there. I follow it on Instagram, so I see all the art and everything, and it is definitely it's definitely Alphabet City. But you don't have to play it. No one's. I mean, if I open up like I got all my stuff over there.
You are
I can open
crossing
up
a fucking line that is going to trigger me. I love your sarcasm, but you know how many fucking times I've been told
I'm actually
that?
being serious.
He's being serious right now.
If I sit down, like, let's say the book says the orcs are this wonderful blah blah blah, they're all transgender, whatever. I don't have to fucking play that. I don't have to go into the game and say all the orcs are transgender. I can just play freaking evil orcs.
Right.
No one's going to come in and say bust me. If you don't want to play that, then you leave my group. There's no
they're ruining
no overlord.
the fucking IP. They're ruining your stories, your culture. Fuck off with that.
Well,
but you don't have to play it.
D&D is a little different than Warhammer as far as the tabletop goes, because D&D, I'm sure there's books, but it doesn't seem to be nearly as many as like 40K. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Brad. Like, because like Warhammer has like a ton of stories and lore behind it, and it's not just the game. Whereas D&D's more the books. The D&D book is like half the size of your average 40K book.
I actually have not seen a 40K book in years. I don't even know where to find them. I've seen some of their models and everything.
I need to dig back into 40K lore.
I mean, I had like second edition Warhammer book way back in the 80s. I think it was the second edition. And it wasn't any thicker than a D&D book.
Well, yeah, it came out, and I think Warhammer came out 87, and then they've expanded like so much since then.
I totally understand. There's a lot of lore behind it.
Warhammer nerd would be able to tell us what it's like, but he's not here right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was shocked. He was talking about tabletop. Oh, I could see where you were getting your
same thing. Just ignore it. You can do your own thing. No, they're stealing your shit. Fuck them.
No, they're trying to push their shit into your shit.
It's cultural subversion. They're trying to subvert it to take it over and make it.
I'm so tired of if you go to a gaming store, you're going to see like the GM just like, okay, guys, today I want you to play a transgender half elf whose pronouns are Zer. Like, you're going to have a bunch of 15, 13-year-olds going, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Let's just go kill orcs. I want to dungeon crawl and kill shit. No, we're going to have a fabulous time and we're going to learn about our identities. Okay, bye.
Well, I agree. And that's why they think they need to pander harder because, you know, their newer stuff isn't selling as much as the older stuff. Same with like actual D&D. Like the older like guides and the books and stuff are what people use.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more expensive.
Well,
it's more expensive, isn't it?
No one uses third edition. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Where's it fourth? Which one? Third or fourth? I forget which one.
I want to say the G&G channel, Dungeons and Dragons channel, uses third edition. I could be wrong, but I think they do.
It was not a good edition. I mean, I played second edition. That's what I was using.
Maybe it's second because I remember thinking I was surprised it wasn't fourth.
They use, I think they use like one of the, because they have to use a certain program for it. So they use a particular, one of the modern systems, but they kind of do what Brad is talking about, in that they ignore all the woke shit and just play to the old style of games and stuff like that, to the way they know campaigns and everything. But they use
fuck you. I agree with Shock. I blanked.
No, I'm with Shock. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. You guys have never had to calculate fucking THACO. So
they use an automated system for it that is using the current rule systems, I believe. But they when it comes to like story and stuff like that, they'll use like older content and stuff like that. Like they're doing the Star Wars campaign, and they're using like kind of more of the older they're trying to stay true to like the George Lucas stuff and pre-Disney. And
I mean, you could go back
out.
and use the old West End games. You don't have to use
Yes.
the D20 system necessarily.
Right. But they just like use a certain program too to help kind of automate like, the roles and the calculation.
Here we go.
Some of the calculations and stuff like that. So
You know what? I think we need
the only G&G
we
channel
need
I
a break,
follow
okay?
anymore.
I think we need a relaxing break from all of this. So please share my screen. I have a minute-long video here for us.
Oh, God.
I think is very much deserved.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating
I
the
saw-
cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
I don't like
They're
that
eating the
subliminal
cats. They're
messaging.
eating the
They're telling
What?
you to eat cats.
Eat the cat.
He's saying eat the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat the
Bruh.
cat. I like eating cat.
Oh no!
You not
Well,
like
you're
eating
a
cat?
fucking migrant. Where's your ID?
I love eating pussy cat.
Give me your ID.
Okay,
dogs.
so
Eat the cat.
I'm gonna
well,
curb
I was
stomp
you play the song and then I'll tell a story from mine and
It's-
Steve's childhood.
All right.
Okay.
Eat the cat. 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 They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
And ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there had been no credible reports of
I love the
specific claims
remixes
of
of
pets
this
being
song.
harmed, injured,
one is
or
the-
abused by
yeah.
individuals
On Tiger.
within the immigrant community. And
I've seen people on television.
The
Let me just
Hassan
say here,
Piker
this
one's
is the
better.
People on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
But the
television.
people
I'm
on
taking it from
television
the
say
city
the
manager.
dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that. Vice
We'll
President
find
Harris,
out.
I'll let you respond to the rest of what you've heard.
Talk about extreme.
I still love these remixes. We need more of them.
Freedom Tunes is
Fucking
killing it right now too.
So
And Betty Johnson's is so much better, especially because that one comes from a guy who hates Trump, and people are taking it like this is pro-Trump now. He's so pissed off at it.
Oh yeah, the dude who made the "Fuck Donald Trump" song. That song's fire. But he ended up voting for Trump. 2020.
No. Like, so the one that has Hassan Piker freaking out that Benny shared.
Mm-hmm.
You know the one. I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah. That was made by somebody who hates Trump and is pissed off that Trump supporters have taken it.
Yeah, because they don't know how memes
so
work.
was,
We
so
love
was that
memes.
song. Look at how they ended that song. That's an anti-Trump song.
Yep.
Yeah, and I fucking love
Great.
it.
I love it.
We just need to keep taking that because that's fucking awesome. They don't get it. They don't get the power.
Back when Steve and I were kids, my mom had a favorite Chinese food place.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no!
It was called Autumn Moon.
Autumn Moon.
And you know what? It's still open. Still in the same location.
That's how they survived.
That's what
Yes.
because they know that's where the cats go.
So it was in the news one day that they found cats in the freezer at the good old Autumn Moon. And let me tell you something, guys. It was fucking delicious.
Oh no, you monster!
So
You
Well,
fucking
Shock,
migrant! You migrant!
I have a friend who refuses to eat Chinese food, and the reason he does that is because when he was walking by a Chinese restaurant in college, he was just walking by it, and he was like, the alley was there, and he's just walking. And the next thing he sees is a cat come bolting out the door and a Chinese guy coming rushing after it.
Oh,
He
no.
hasn't eaten Chinese food since then. He
Oh,
will
no.
not go into
Go
a
back here,
restaurant, and
let
all I
you
say
deal.
is,
I need to pay you.
It's not unknown that Chinese will eat cat and dog.
our culture is superior. Okay, our culture is superior.
Right.
If you're
That's
eating
racist.
cats and dogs,
Something.
you are fucking retarded.
They just have to put out a decent game and they'll distract you enough.
Gal, I still am a cat guy. Like, that's just the way it is. So that doesn't change.
It's
that.
like owning pigs.
I was
Pigs
like
are
4 or 5 years
adorable,
old when
but
this happened. I didn't know any better. All I know is I like the Chinese food that had the cat. Like, what am I
Well,
supposed
most
to do?
Chinese restaurants serve you rat.
Yeah,
not cat.
and back then, all I was eating was the sweet and sour pork, anyways. Right?
Yeah, I just had that for dinner tonight.
Oh, the pork's probably
Yeah, that-
dog.
The pork's probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I'll never know.
It was yum yums in my tum tum.
Oh no!
It was good.
God damn, I want Chinese food now.
Me
What
too.
the fuck
I
is
can't
wrong
have
with
these
you?
spicy food.
I'm supposed to pick up dinner tomorrow night. Maybe I'll get some Thai or Chinese or maybe Vietnamese. Oh, some good Vietnamese pho.
Pho. Oh, pho's good.
I haven't had Chinese in forever.
I hear Koreans kind of use some of the same ingredients as Chinese.
Uh-oh.
Anyways,
Well, I think we'll just end it there.
Good show, y'all.
I'm hungry now.
Good show.
I'm gonna see what Uber Eats is open now.
Food and Dermy Wormy, let the people know what you got cooking.
Cat.
Yeah, we have Ballbusters tomorrow night. Check us out. We have Multi, and then Saturday Charity on Saturday. My internet is acting all weird. I don't know if it's Restream or my internet itself because everything else seems fine, but everybody keeps breaking up and lagging out. So I might just dip now. So
well, yours look good on this end, so I don't know.
Yeah,
what
you've been
to
fine
do
on
with
our
it.
end.
Yeah.
You guys are all.
My brother was freezing up for me,
so.
but yeah,
like I could barely understand any of you guys right now.
Oh.
So you guys have a wonderful night. Love
Bye,
you.
Dermy.
Oh, and check out Dermy's Daily Dictations Sunday through
your
Thursday
what?
at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
Bye.
Dermy's Daily Dictators.
Yeah. Focus
Stays
on the
around
dick.
and long
Dick
enough
and
for that.
taters? Is there cheese in that?
Yes, lots of dick cheese.
Oh.
Yummy.
Dick cheese or cats fractured.
Oh no.
Dear God, man.
Hey, don't look on the Hodge Twins site. Don't check their.
What did the Hodge? Are the Hodge twins?
Dude,
cat
they've
videos?
been
Don't
sharing some
look. It's
brutal-
upsetting.
It's been
Actually
brutal.
upsetting.
It's been bad, yeah.
Oh, is it actual
Yeah,
like?
It's cats. It's yeah.
It's caticide.
I love Gal's name for Dermy's show. Dermy's Triple D's. Check out Dermy's Triple D's.
Triple D's nuts.
He's gonna get. He can't. That would get sued by Guy Fieri.
Oh, you're right.
Diners, dives,
Drive-ins and dives.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could copyright Triple D.
Watch, he'll sue.
Otherwise,
There's
Victoria's
probably
Secret,
I was gonna say
Victoria's Secret on the alphabet.
Victoria's Secret might already have a copyright on it.
There you go.
Cal.
Oof. Oh, I didn't know there was volume.
Dude, I love
Right, meow.
And Shaka Zulu, what you got going on?
Not much. I will be on Ballbusters and Saturday. I should be on Saturday.
You gonna make it on the Saturday?
Saturday. I'll be there.
Sweet. Mr. Duke Devil, you got any more videos coming out?
Maybe I'll finally finish that edit of the Discovery review I did 4 months ago. Jesus.
Okay.
And actually, I might go back and watch another episode of first season of Discovery and do a live record my reaction and do a video. Which would just be me hitting my face in the face.
Tua got knocked out of the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm really not happy with Tariq right now either.
Tua fucking sucks, bro.
Didn't Dom draft Tua?
No.
No. Tomby
drafted
him.
Toombi,
And he's on the bench right now.
Well, yeah, because Jaden Daniels is better. Because Tua sucks.
And I played Tariq and he gave me jack shit. And then in my other league, I did not play a chain.
You did not play the J?
A chain.
Fucking Wilson fucked me. Waddle didn't do shit either.
I left 30 points on the bench. Fuck.
You know who else isn't going to do shit? Your fucking quarterback. He's too short.
Fuck you.
Fine.
You're just a hater.
Dude, I hate the Cardinals. Did you not notice my team
know.
name?
I know you do.
And Fractured Filter, what have you got going on? Are we back to the regular scheduled?
Unfortunately, some family came into town for Hitman, so we will be putting it off again another week. But I will be doing another gaming stream, so who knows? Maybe I'll. What time does Dermy Saturday things start. So maybe
It's
I'll
usually like
10-ish, 10:30.
8 or 7, you know.
Oh, so what's it your time?
7:30 Pacific, so that would be 8.
8 my time.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see on that one, but I'll probably then do I'll probably do a gaming stream. I'm thinking of either, because it was for one suggested by Carl of RNG Podcast. He suggested the Star Wars Battle for Naboo game from the N64, or Melissa Lord suggested Shadows of the Empire. I'm very tempted to lean Shadows of the Empire because it's one of my all-time favorites for Star Wars games, besides the Kyle Katarn saga. So I'm debating between those two. Check it out. Otherwise, I'll be back here, same bat time, same bat channel. That's all from me.
If you do something multiplayer, I might jump in there with you.
Oh, all right.
So yeah, for me, what do I got? I've got Ball Busters tomorrow. I've got Saturday, maybe playing some games with Fractured if there's something for us to play out there. Or maybe I've been invited to join Samuel the Infamous now on Saturdays. His Screaming into the Void, which is you know what? Go sub to Sam. Go sub to Samuel the Infamous.
Dami-chan.
If you like this channel, that channel is similar but smarter. So go over there. We do kind of have similar channels. He's just smarter than I am. So there's that.
He's more censored.
No, he's not more censored. We both just let it go. And then I don't know, Monday Night Bloodbath. We got Monday Night Bloodbath. I have no idea what we're talking about Monday Night Bloodbath. I got all sorts of stuff. And I really need to work on my solo stream that I'm thinking about, where I'm just going to clean out my bookmarks with everyone watching me. We're gonna dive down some weird fucking rabbit holes.
Nice.
Organize
all that
Twitter bookmarks and
Pornhub stuff.
Oh no.
Yup.
Who bookmarks porn?
Mm-hmm.
Cloud's not in the chat, so I can
can't ask him. Yeah. Can't ask him.
So on that note, thank you to Lethal Lightning for the 420 donation early stream. Thank you to Gal for joining us. Thank you to fuck you, Steve. Oh yeah, Steve, what have you got going on?
So I got fucking a lot going on. It's crazy.
Nice.
All right.
Did he do that himself?
I didn't do a thing.
I didn't do it either. So back to thanking chat. Thank you, Kel, for hanging out. Thank you to Meteor Advocate Timon. Whoever the hell this is. I was waiting for dolphin porn. Didn't get.
I think. See, this is what I've been doing too. Is when I see these people come into chat, I just start ignoring them because I know exactly what they're doing. And I'm just not going to engage.
Why not? Chat's king.
Because I'd rather talk to people that are actually engaging.
What do you mean? Chat's engaging.
But Kick, 99% of the time from Kick, they're trying to get you to. Trying to take your money.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Kick or Twitch has been the two places for me where people are coming in trying to sell their shit.
Yeah, they're gay.
I respect the hustle, but at the same time, it's really obnoxious when they try and they catch you alive and they're trying to almost emotionally manipulate you into checking out their damn shit. Well, fuck off. Play the game.
So yeah, we had Vagabundo in here. We had Savage. We had Real Wade. We had Dexinar. Acid was here. Yeah, Acid was asking Steve when they were going to play Warhammer. Savage, the Abomination AJ. There's a ton of you in here. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Bye. Awkward wave and say bye.
You're never going to have that outro.
Bye-bye.